All right, looks like we are back with some more speed gaming action here for the SGL. So we've got Alfalfa playing against Mr. Mario in the round 1 brackets. I'm joined by Mel here in commentary.
Hey Nav,
Hi.
how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Definitely not scouting out my my next round opponent for this bracket.
Yeah, no.
Actually, was not my intention for it, but it kind of works out. I was gonna watch this anyway.
Yeah, it's been a very exciting day of Ooter, honestly.
Yeah, there was like 5 or 6 games today, like just all today, or like or happening later today. Like, there's a lot.
Yeah, and a lot of them have been very close. Some have been less close, but it's been good. I know your match. I think was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday. It was relatively close. I was about like a Volvagia and a Ganon kill ahead, so like that's not much. That's basically nothing.
Some back and forth for a strength 3 hunt, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so today we have alfalfafield and MrMario, both seasoned runners in the community. Alfalfa also one of our keyboard warriors, so always fun to see some of those different setups.
Yeah, I just took a quick glance at their match history. They have, as far as I can tell, they've never had a head-to-head. As far as their SGL qual rankings, Mr. Mario was seeded 5th. Before there were drops, Alfalfa was seeded 30th. Which sounds like a big difference, but like that's an average of 7 points per seed on the quals, which is basically nothing. Like the top 32 for this tournament is very tightly knit. Like anyone really has a chance to win this.
Yeah, honestly, looking through, there are some matches where, you know, you kind of expect it to lean one way or another, but really anyone in this tournament can take it. It's great.
Oh yeah, I kind of see things like in odds. Like I think most people, I even like the worst case scenario, like matchups like in this, maybe like a 55-45 or a 60-40 split, like in like odds of winning. Like anyone can take this.
Yeah, especially, so what are the settings here? We have our 3-stone bridge and our light arrow cutscene boss key, so that's going to be the shadow and spirit medallions. And one thing that Alfalfa excels at is piecing together some of the logic.
It's like we're getting a free Song of Time. Very fitting location.
Yeah.
In the Temple of Time.
Behind Door of Time. Oh no. Alright. Where aren't we going today?
Curie Forest and Lake.
Fortress and Valley.
Interesting that we have no Dungeon Foolish.
Yeah, no Dungeon Foolish. There were no Dungeon Foolishes last year. They reintroduced them this year. So it's not necessarily saying that all of the dungeons have an item, but you're definitely thinking that.
Yeah. It's very likely that they all have one.
It's very likely. These are also some really, like, good places to know that you don't have to do as well. Like,
especially Valley and Lake.
Lake, Valley.
Like, if our pre-completed is Water Temple, that's like the best thing ever. You just never step foot anywhere near a lake.
Yeah.
Which I don't think either runner has looked at the med layout yet, so I'm sure we'll see that in a little bit.
Yeah, they have not.
Yeah, we're just getting our usual adult CAC opener.
Yeah, neither runner opting to go river first. That's one of the kind of other standard openers. Set nighttime, go river. Especially in SGL settings, those, you know, 3 hints.
That was OT for Sarius Long, it looks like?
Yep.
Which is a sometimes hint in these settings.
It is a sometimes hint in these settings because you're collecting those 3 stones anyway. It's surprising how often it shows up, though.
Yeah, there are a lot of sometimes hints, and then I think it's like 7 and 2 duels or something like that, or maybe 6 and 3.
Yeah.
We're getting Bolero on the windmill.
Yeah, and Alfalfa missing that rupee jumped back down for it. Early game money routing is one of the kind of interesting aspects of this. How early do you want to push getting that shield?
For anyone that watches me, I always farm 80. Oh, that's hammer on 20. That's a little disgusting.
And 30's dead.
Well, it
20's
might be
not the
20.
end of the world.
Yeah, 20's not bad.
And honestly, it being hinted is really nice.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not like a vague, do we need it? Like, hopefully it's either required or not.
Right, it's just straight up fire's required. Honestly, a hammer is one of those tricky ones because even 20 skulls, it can be pretty easy for a hammer to end up locking a bomb bag. And that's what you're
Yeah,
really
just I think just
worried
bottle
about.
and like maybe a projectile is enough for most cases.
Mm-hmm. Nice free 20.
Yeah, I think if fire is well, obviously if it's a required dungeon, you're obviously pushing toward 20. If it's not, I think you still push toward it. You don't rush it, but anything
Yeah,
free on the way you take. You never know if you
yeah.
need to dip into fire.
Well, especially not having a foolish dungeon hint. Like, you're thinking about that a little more clearly. Like, oh, even if fire's not required, fire might be required.
Once it's pre-completed, then maybe we skip it because then it's very few things that it actually unlocks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a DMC fairy, Valley's dead.
Mm-hmm. Could be Goron City Maze.
Right, that's about it. It's not too much outside of it being maybe first logical like
Yeah,
bomb
unless your
substitute.
bombs are behind it, logically. Alright, Dampe trolling a little bit here, but Mario's gonna make it through the door. Easy.
Just money from Dampe. Very
Yeah.
barren opening, really. Not anything really besides songs and cack.
Yeah, Bolero is nice because it is an extra song check.
Which looks like we're gonna see from Mario here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a song check. You get a couple peeks on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't mispeak it like me and then lose a qual because you mispeak hover boots as a Deku shield. Oh, speaking of mispeaks, I did not see what that was.
I think it was just a rupee. Alright. So Sun Song doesn't lock a whole lot, but it's nice to have when you're thinking, 20 skulls.
It's a little annoying that we just left Graveyard and we get Suns right after, but I mean...
Right. So one of the things that neither runner is opting to do, looks like Alfalfa is going to make that same decision, play Bolero, pick up the song. Honestly, peeking the top of DC here, given how...
Oh, it's fire arrows.
Oh, it was fire arrows? Okay.
I think so. It looked like an arrow, like an elemental arrow, like model. I think while I was peeking, I guess Mario looked at the med layout. I don't hate this from Alfalfa, checking the stones here in Lake. We kind of don't have info, and like, Cat gave us nothing.
Yeah.
So like the odds of maybe needing like Dampe is relatively higher, because like Okiri Forest is dead, so like that's like your usual 5 early like Series 0 is gone. You have a few in Lost Woods, and Lon Lon. That's about it.
Yep. I think that was Central Pillar is a small key. Oh, Mario.
Oh.
Almost got the snipe. Oh, Requiem.
That was
Alright.
Requiem and Ice.
Royal Tomb.
Oh, okay. I saw the duel. I didn't see which duel it was.
Yeah, torches are dead in there at least, so it doesn't matter which age you go. Okay, a mirror shield.
For our pre-completed spirit temple.
Our pre-completed spirit. And we did get our wish. Fire is a stone, so we're gonna be getting 20 skulls.
Yeah, and we do have Sun Song, which is pretty nice for getting early skulls too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And honestly, here I would not hate just going to CAC after Lon Lon and getting your 4 skulls plus Dompe and Sun's Grave.
Yeah, I'm a little torn on how I would route skulls in this, knowing that Deku and DC are also stones, knowing that Forest is a required dungeon, like, it's really easy to pick up 20 along the way
Well, yeah, but
without
like,
stressing
my
about
thing is
it.
like, where are you gonna go after this? Because like your usual Sphere Zeros with Child are kind of like barren. It's like you have Lon Lon and Lost Woods basically, and that's it. And CAC
River.
and River. Well, I guess River has 1 check-in logic, yeah.
River has 1 check in logic, could be an important one. Open Grotto, obviously. Top of DC, which I said. It is something that I always like to take a peek at in a kind of slow opening.
Like our safe quit is in CAC.
Perfect. We can get some skulls and go check Sun's grave.
I don't know. I think they played Sun Song inside markets. I don't know if we have Damp 8 time. We might have to go outside to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly, like, I would just go Lon Lon, do that, and then go to like play Serenade and go back to CAC if you really wanted to go check Dampe and Sun's Grave.
Mm-hmm.
Skull Mask is junk.
Is nothing.
It's kind of like which like random like 2 or /3 checks do you want to go first?
Mm-hmm.
I think Lon Lon's probably the best one just because it's a song as well.
Yeah, it's a song, couple items, it's a skull. Couple skulls since you have Sun Song.
Oh, I wonder if Alfalfa's gonna go for those bomb shoes. They picked up Keaton Mask there. I don't hate it.
Yeah. Alfalfa does tend to be pretty thorough. Mario waiting for time of day because his timing was just close enough that it was faster to wait than play Suns.
I think me personally, I would probably not go for the bomb shoes, but I don't like hate the play. So
yeah, not having Minuet, not having Minuet or Nocturne makes it kind of awkward because you go. Okay, I saw someone go out the door. It was
that was me.
It was you.
It was me. the right chicken decided to walk in front of the door.
I remember you being super close to the door with a chicken. I was like, no. Oh no.
I usually wait, but I was kind of like I was kind of like in rush mode because it was like it was a train 3 casino. Like you never know if you're ahead or not.
Yep.
I felt like ahead until strength 3. I'm like, oh, I've been skipping checks left and right. Like
yeah. And that's what I was gonna say. Alfalfa tends to be very thorough, and so I can imagine thinking, like, if I can get a guaranteed 10-pack of chews, that's a lot less backtracking.
Greg. We've rescued Greg.
Oh, so no song? We got Greg?
Yep.
Dang. Ranch trash. All right, Ranch. Give us something here. Also, one thing that I will also add is pushing 10 skulls early, knowing that there's something on 20. It doesn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, bottle. That actually puts 20 in logic. I think just a bottle is usually enough. Because we have Bolero for 1 there. We have usually a bottle's enough. It might not be enough, but it's very close.
Yeah, I don't think we're quite. It's close, but I don't think we're quite there.
Yeah. I think Slingshot adds enough. Or yeah, Ring definitely does, but.
Oh, Ring definitely would. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate this from Mario, just pushing 10.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like 20 might actually be the bottleneck for the seed.
No, bottle.
No pun intended there.
No pun intended. Alright. Mario doing what's called... Oh, not getting Steel Stick.
Steel Stick on sideways skulls is real hard. I almost never get it.
Yeah.
Probably like 5% of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, Sling would give us the Cack Tower Skull. Mario didn't pick up the one on the stable in Ranch, right?
I don't believe so.
Okay. And Mario also checking these back of lake hints, both runners obviously feeling what we're kind of feeling, that, oh, this is dry. It's only been 13 minutes, but usually you've got something.
Yeah, it's probably like Lost Woods. Oops, here's Sun's Grave.
And, oh, magic.
Well, I mean, that's good, but like, it doesn't help.
That, I
What
mean,
doesn't help us currently with our situation?
it gives us lens minigame.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. It looks like they're going to go for it. So
Yeah.
if you like guessing your mini games here, here's your chance at 1 in 32.
Yep. If you are new and would like to guess, if you're old and would like to guess too, but it's a combination of 5 left and right.
I'm playing Fun Song, so maybe they're doing something else first, but I'll
Yeah,
put in
I
a
think
guess
just
here.
picking up Skull Mask.
Oh, right, yeah. For the choose.
Yep.
Which honestly, like, now that I think of it more, it actually seems pretty good, because, like, you're gonna be heading to Lost Woods next anyway.
Go through Goron City, you can scum your choose pretty easily in that kind of loop.
Oh, I guess we're not doing, Treasure Chest game.
Picking
I
up
lied,
the
I'm sorry, chat.
skull.
Yeah, but you do it on the way out, right?
Just depends, I guess. Save quitting out of Treasure Chest game is probably faster than walking out and through there.
River to Goma. Oh, is it the open grotto?
River opener wins again.
Yeah, so my generic opener for these kind of seeds, when CAC has nothing, is I just go to River afterward, because it's hints, you never know when that one grotto is going to screw you.
Yep. Alright, Alfalfa is not doing Treasure Chest game. Interesting.
Yeah, this looks like a hike to... Oh, they haven't done Lon Lon yet, so I'll hike to Lon Lon.
Yep. We'll find that bottle, which will make routing in those 20 much easier.
Oh yeah.
And Mario's
There's a
gonna
lot
head
of bean
straight to
soil
River.
patches in Lost Woods.
Mm-hmm.
You got 1 Kokiri, 2 in Lost Woods. Yeah, with a hint, I don't hate Mario's play. I think I would still would have gone to Lost Woods first myself, but I don't like hate it because you do need to go there for go. Actually, no, you need to go there for Deku Tree. So
Yeah, if you're going there for Deku Tree and you think that you're finding your Kokiri sword, it should be Kokiri sword. Another new addition this year is adding the B1 skip trick into logic, so we shouldn't get a sling path unless it is for Twinrova, who's our pre-completed dungeon, so we're not getting it for that. Or Target in the Woods.
this could also tell us to, depending on what check it is on, hopefully not not frogs. It could tell us too, like what we're looking at logically.
Yeah.
It's a bloopy there.
Bloopy. Yeah. If Kokiri Sword is in the open grotto, that kind of gives us, I would say, you know, better information.
It would make more sense. That would put 20 in logic quite easy.
Yeah.
Like that bottle has exactly 20. Not exactly, but enough.
Upper river, then we have questions still.
This is looking like a K-sword, or something that leads to it. That was Pierre and Hammer Chest both dead.
Yep.
Oh god.
Wallet.
Oh god.
I love it.
I mean, we do have Fire Temple open. We have Bolero.
Yeah.
We can't do much in there currently, but...
I think that was Hyrule Castle Fairy's dead. We have a bottle. We have a wallet.
Could you imagine blue fire for King Zora?
It's not quite the wallet yet. There's still frogs.
Yeah, but we don't know where Storms is. As far as we know, Storms is like super deep in the seed.
Uh-huh.
It's probably the wallet. It's probably in Fire Temple,
This is
which we have no
disgusting.
explosives for to get past the lava room.
Yeah. Well, you might not... Yeah, you would need them. Sorry. Unless you are required to get the hammer.
True, true.
That's wild.
That was not what I... of all bait items, I was not expecting a wallet. I was like, maybe a slingshot for like skull logic, and not a wallet.
Yeah. So let's talk wallets. It could be for fire for a Goron tunic. It could be one of a couple of wallets that are required for either unfreezing King Zora or water. We already know Central Pillar is a small key.
Yep, there's at least 2 items, plus possibly dungeon completion behind the tunic. I feel like it's probably more likely to be frogs, but we'll see.
Yeah.
No choose in Mido's house.
No choose in Mido's house.
I wonder if the game expects you to climb Fire Temple without bombs. Because hammer could be for keys, because the bomb lock check at the front is like not possible at that time.
Yeah. Well, already knowing that both Pierre and Hammer Chest are dead.
Very clean Mido skip. Let's see, Forest today is a required dungeon.
Yes.
Not that we can do it.
That Moblin had to think about it. It's like, why is this guy just standing right in front of me?
Yeah. And there's that same hint. I think that was Deku's stick capacity instead from frogs too.
Okay. I was like, I got nothing. I saw Deku.
Yeah, I think it was a stick capacity.
Oh,
there's storms.
Okay, there's storms. Not in logic.
Yeah, we don't even have a way to get Child to Rivergate anyway.
No, sure don't.
I guess Alfalfa will, because he'll have shoes.
Yeah.
Obviously not logical, but...
Alright, Mario, where are we going?
Probably back Child to go to Lost Woods.
I feel like Mario's gonna save quit and do bottom of the well.
That's a possibility too. We don't have ZL or bombs, so it could be a double dip if we go, but...
Yeah, I mean, being able to peek the bomb-locked checks makes it feel a little less bad.
Yeah, I think I would still go to Lost Woods first. Because we don't, like, ZL has to be somewhere, and we're running out of spaces where ZL can be.
Yeah. Mario, with that storms, I wouldn't be too surprised if... Nope, he's not doing what I thought he would. I thought.
Yeah, I think this is Lost Woods here. Or just going for the skull here.
So I thought Mario might take that guaranteed chew pack. But doesn't seem to be playing Suns, so...
This could be setting up Dompe. Actually, does Mario know what the save warp is?
Yes.
I know Alfalfa did.
Mario checked it first. Alright. Is the answer Lost Woods?
Burning Cactus Epona. Which we need Jabu and Water for, so Epona's never for GTG access. It'll only be for Big Pose or HPA.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Fortress is foolish. So yeah, it's literally can only be for Big Pose then.
Yeah. Yeah, it started saying Fortress is foolish, Frogs 2's dead. We don't really care about Epona. Especially since Epona's locked by a long shot. We know where
Unless we happen to
Requiem
find
is.
a well, even if we find like a market path and we know it's Big Pose, like I feel like you just take your chances with like the 40%er or 30%
Yeah, you
or
just
whatever
go
it
for the
is.
spawn. Alright, there is Mario. Setting up Dompe, I believe, like you said.
That for sure puts 20 in logic.
Slingshot right under target in the woods. That's kind.
Yeah, I feel like this is a 20 skull fire, and then it's in Fire Temple.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anything else at this point. Like, where have we not been?
Top of DC.
Yeah, and that's basically that's the only thing like in logic left.
Alright, Mario also going for those chews. Makes sense.
I think at this point it's a little late because you're already at 8 skulls, but I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Because you do have to go, he hasn't been to Lost Woods yet, so you kind of go there anyway.
Alright.
It's going for the trick here to get with the Deku Stick. This is...
Yeah. And
I hate this trick. Very well done, though.
yeah. Easy. It's not easy, but Mario makes it look easy.
I think it's a 1 or 2 framer. It's not easy.
So Mario also has Dompe digging, which we did not see from Alfalfa, I believe.
We did. It was a bloopy.
Oh, okay.
He did it with Sunsgrave. We got the magic.
Okay. Clearly, I was watching whatever Mario was doing.
10 skulls. Just some money.
$50.
I don't know if it has to be ZL. Probably Minuet. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need forest access somewhere.
Okay, back to Volve. Bolero?
Oh god, yeah, it's probably Bolero. Everything is locked behind Hammer.
Disgusting. I mean, kind of amazing, honestly, but disgusting. Yeah, because you already know you don't need a hookshot for Pierre.
Yeah, it's gonna be K-Sword like mid-level fire, and then it's gonna be like Bomb Bag and Deku. I can already feel the seed. It's not even me cursing the seed. That's just what the seed feels like. It's like Hookshot or Bomb Bag or something in Deku Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is part of why like whenever I get early Bolero, I kind of like dipping into fire, especially in these settings where you have prelude to get out easy. It just gives you info on what Fire Temple looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, Burning Cack is Epona star. And I think Yep.
Yeah, this is definitely the kind of seed where I'm glad 20's hinted, because if it wasn't, this would be a last location.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, with the amount of items that they have,
We kind of are out of
probably
locations
not.
already here. Yeah.
But I guess it depends on where these chews can actually take them.
Yeah, I mean, I think the choose is more of a convenience thing. It's not gonna be enough to do the entire seed. If anything, it's gonna be good for Fire Temple for doing the lava room. You're not like leaving it behind. So you definitely want to save one there. You don't need it for the very top.
Yeah, I think it's more how many options can they end up finding. Like, obviously, you're gonna have to keep in mind as they play. Oh.
Well, I was about to say I wouldn't use a chew here, because I feel like you have to come back here anyway if you're going to clear out Goron City, but then there's a Ruda's letter there. Not that we need it.
And a boomerang. So, boomerang on chickens definitely gives us 20.
Oh, did Alfalfa not do chickens after Sun's Grave?
No.
It's really odd. So 20 is 100% like in logic now. It's just like it's free with Bring.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Jabu is Fire Med. We've already established very unlikely, but I'm sure that in the back of Mario's mind, he's going, there's no foolish dungeon hint.
Yeah, that's also true.
I need that?
So the odds of Jabu having like at least a major item is relatively high. I think it's like 10% or so. Last we did the math in Discord.
Alfalfa, gonna go river, does not have storms. We'll pick up a couple of songs here. Or skulls. Not songs.
This is nice for checking the storms check here, because it still could be K-Sword here.
Yep. But he doesn't have storms.
Oh, right. Mario has storms.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Alfalfa went to Child Sacred Forest Meadow. Part of that, you know, stayed in logic a little bit there rather than checking it out as an adult. It turned out that it was Minuet, so Storms is in logic.
We are probably going to go into Domain after this, I assume, so maybe we'll get something out of logic there as well.
Yeah, having picked up that letter, I can see Alfalfa going in there.
You don't have to turn it in because we have another bottle for ice, but I mean, at this point, you're already here. You might as well just do the checks in Domain.
Yeah, I just don't see a reason not to turn it in, even with the free bottle.
Yeah, so I think the absolute curse part with this seed is that the wallet there is path to get into Fire Temple. Then you get your bomb bag somewhere after that, and then you can get K-Sword here in Frogs is probably as a possibility as well.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably the biggest reason to turn in the letter is to have King Zora moved for when you go do ice. Just in case. Where's our logical strength?
That's fair too. We don't have the strength yet.
I mean, Volvagia is not inherently strength locked.
No, but every check that's in fire that's behind the wallet is also behind strength.
Except Volvagia.
Except Volvagia, but we don't have hovers for Volvagia.
We don't have hovers, but I'm just saying, like, there's a chance.
Yeah, I mean, unless like hovers is like literally like on like the Bosky chest or something, like, which I guess is possible. I've seen weirder things. Oh, stick refill kind of seed. I love it.
Nice. Star, this is the kind of stuff you correct for me all the time. Just so you know. That's why I'm being so anal about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's technically a fire strength lock, but when you like never use strength there normally anyway, is it really strength locked?
Yeah, so what do we have left? We saw chickens. It was an item. We have treasure chest game. We have top of DC. And hammer
we have
stuff.
DMT storms as well, because storms is in logic.
Oh yeah. Bottom of the well, non-ZL, and bomb stuff.
Yeah, at this point, well is looking better and better. Like, I hate going in without like both of them. But
Yeah.
like, at some point, you just have to make the dip. I think we're getting close to it.
Only 2 of the items, like, actually being a mystery, and half the time one of the unseen items is a key. Like, it's not the end of the world to do.
Well, 3, because one of them is in the key room. You can pick the one in the cage, but not the one in the room. Oh, I guess you can get a key somewhere else. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm thinking logic, not physicality.
Yeah. Understandable.
You know, of course, right after I mentioned how we never pay attention to logic in Fire Temple. Mario can get their slingshot here.
Yeah, field stuff, Goron City Maze. We're assuming, you know, hammer in this. Some of Dodongo's Cavern in that case.
Oh, this is for Wars for Jabu. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't.
Honestly,
hate it
I'd even consider doing rain chest at this point. Like, it's just so barren. Like,
I mean, I assume that's what Alfalfa's gonna do. Honestly,
again, if Ruta was not at F1, I would never consider doing it. But we have FW, and she's at F1, so I mean, it's a very fast check. Like, I can see it either way. Like, I can see going and not going because you have furores, so like, there's no like rush to do it. But
yeah, honestly, having magic and furores, I would probably do it if I'm already coming here anyway.
Is that DC that came to take KD? Are you kidding me?
Hey, we know where our bombs are. Well, maybe not.
We think we know
maybe
where our
that's
bombs
where our
are.
strength is.
So honestly, now I consider. So with that hit now, I 100% bail with Ralph Houses. I go to DC as adult, I think.
Yep.
Because like you just easily find your bomb bag inside DC, and that gives you so much freedom.
Yep. Gonna go for this hint and this skull up here.
It does mean strength is somewhere probably really stupid.
I mean, that's probably what's in DC, right?
A strength?
And then bombs in fire.
Well, it wouldn't be a strength because you need a strength to get in to DC.
Oh, we have hammer.
Oh God.
We don't have hammer, but we have hammer. Hey, frogs is hinted. It is the wallet.
Oh, was that Frogs 1? That's also disgusting, but I mean, it makes sense. Man, Minobot is like decided to fight with fire today.
Oh, yes. Smart.
Yeah, I like that play too.
Yep.
Not in logic still, but I mean, at this point, like, I don't think they care about logic anymore. It's already disgusting. Although it should tell you where strength is if it's not in DC.
planting the bean?
We don't have access to river.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I was like, we have Bolero. What are you talking about? The beans.
These storms for Alpha. Oh, that's right. Alfalfa doesn't have storms. I keep forgetting that they haven't been there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why did it go well? That's why they don't know storms are here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is gonna be DC probably.
Yeah, I would think so.
Grab those fire arrows on the way up, probably.
Yeah, there was a match today that had 5 Volvagia path hints.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Which is kind of crazy.
Because they didn't want the fire arrows. Doesn't do much. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, on keyboard must be painful sometimes when stuff like that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I assuming it's like spin attacking on keyboard must be like absolutely like painful.
Yeah. It's very interesting to watch some of the different setups that Alpha.
Oh, now here's this guy trolling him. Oh my gosh. Oh,
This is fine.
they are not having a fun time.
Are you asking about all the paths to Volvagia VX?
Well, I assume Hammer was just somewhere deep behind the medallion dungeons, so everything hinted for those medallion dungeons was hinted on the way to Volve. That's why everything was Volve and nothing for anything else.
Yeah.
So the way Split WinCon works.
It was kind of interesting because like Jabu was hinted for the hovers, so that ended up eating the Jabu medallion items.
Yeah. I get how it happens, it's just very rare.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Mario getting their confirmation that it is the wallet.
Yep. Alright, Mario probably at what, 17, 18?
They're both relatively high, I think. Oh, I wonder if they have a keyboard set up for this. I'm curious. Actually, it's probably the same as normal. Never mind, because it's just a side hop. Side
yeah,
roll.
this setup doesn't require any like ESS or whatever, so.
They're Z targeting before they slash.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Oh, that's too fast. Yeah, I've learned
These
my
are
lesson with this
so
trick.
finicky.
It's finicky. You need to actually like take time,
Yeah.
like between every step. If you do it too fast, like Link's like doesn't like fully turn,
Yeah.
and then it's just like a minuscule off. That's how like precise that trick ends up being.
Yeah, and you see this. You see those kinds of things matter when you're doing like a C-up setup. So if you're, you know, doing one of the C-up setups to do Mito Skip, for example, sometimes Link does not turn fast enough, and so that's when you end up kind of Zing out and you find yourself facing halfway between where you started and where you were going.
Oh yeah. That's why I wish I was better at ESS turns, because there's an ESS turn setup for Mito Skip. I always try it once, but I'm always bad at ESS turns, because it lets you like backflip while the camera's turning a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But you get one chance at it, because once the camera's in place and you can't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So you either have to set it all back up, or just go for the usual like forward stash backflip.
All right.
Yeah, at least we have enough chews to do basically everything besides the KD room.
Yeah, so this is what would be hammer helpful. So there's our
Oh my
strength.
gosh,
Yep.
it is a strength. That is
Yep.
actually disgusting.
Yep.
Well, it says it's a chew, so. Oh. For start asking about strength for fire, we found our strength.
We found the strength.
They didn't check the DC because they did not want to use a chew for a hint. They didn't have strength at the time, and I don't blame them for that.
So we need to get hammer, come in, get that strength. Go to fire.
Probably get bomb bag somewhere in like mid-level fire.
Is it bomb bag or is it Kokiri sword?
Could be both.
Or the bomb bag, like you were saying earlier.
It could be both.
There we go. 19 for Mario.
Oh, they did get a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what we can do for this skull here is just grab a pot from down there on the way up.
Yep.
It's my usual skull sanity stuff for early DC, but that works.
15 for
15?
Alfalfa. And there's 20 for Mario.
Yeah, Alfalfa started going for skulls earlier, but I guess Alfalfa going out of logic for the chews earlier, I think kind of put them off on skulls.
Yeah. Alfalfa had a little more kind of bouncing around between locations.
That bridge item is in logic, so... Well, it is in logic with hammer.
Yeah.
So... Could be good here.
Nice little jump
more?
there.
Oh, DC's
calm
bloated.
down, DC. Okay.
Another slingshot.
Okay. Oh, let's go.
That might actually be slingshot locked because of skull logic. Actually, probably not. Because of ring. Never mind.
Yeah,
we have free ring. I forgot.
Yeah.
Vanilla bomb bag.
Ring. Yeah. Wow.
Vanilla.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean that's good for fires. Now we know it's just probably K sword and upper fire.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's going to be really nice for Mario here in his routing because he'll probably go do. Doesn't have the DC hint, but after picking up hammer here, might do it anyway, even with Bolero.
Maybe it is harder to go in when you don't. I mean, you have chews, I guess, so maybe it's not as bad. But maybe he's thinking that he wants to keep your strength too. The thing is, we actually don't know what is hinted path, the strength or the hammer, because who knows, like, maybe Dins is somewhere and like Dins is available for the staircase.
Sorry, say that again.
Oh, I said there's two strengths there. Maybe the strength is not actually path; it's just the bomb bag. Because the other way to lower the staircase is with Dins. And out of logic with bow, that's a trick, not on. But I believe Dins is in logic for it.
Yeah, Dins is in logic, but without seeing it.
I've only ever seen the staircase in logic with Dins once. I've seen that happen exactly once.
Alright. How much is hammer locked? The answer is yes. Oh, domain was
Oh, that's
hinted.
unfortunate for Alfalfa.
That is unfortunate for Alfalfa. As we were discussing earlier, before the race actually started, both runners excellent. Mario, if you're just looking at like history, race time points, whatever metric, would probably be considered the favorite in this match. And I mean, you're seeing an exact reason why. His routing is clean, he's fast, his execution is excellent.
Yeah, very, very solid runner.
Yep. And even without that DC hint, he is going in here, which makes sense because he's thinking about that strength as well.
Yeah. Well, also, he has shoes, so I think
Yeah.
you might as well just come in here. So it's Castle Fairy, I think, again.
Alright, and that is DC done for Alfalfa. Two strengths, a bomb bag, and a partridge in a pear tree.
And a slingshot.
Yeah, we already had one of those though.
Yeah, we could always use more. I think Alfalfa, this would be 18 skulls for him. Find out right now. 17.
Yeah. Alfalfa's got a little bit of time while Mario does DC here, but some of the skulls that he has gotten have been slower than ones Mario has picked up. It's gained him some pretty good info, but it's info that Mario doesn't necessarily need to go do it. DC's a stone dungeon. He's going in there.
Did Mario go offline, looks like? Or
Rip
froze something?
Mario. Yeah, I know sometimes Mario's internet has a little bit of issue, so hopefully it'll pop back on soon.
Ice to Bongo.
Wow.
Is Nocturne hintable in these settings? I know it's not for League. I just don't know if it is for SGL. Yeah, that is one of my pet peeves that I'm going to be an advocate forever. When songs are shuffled on songs, I don't think any of them should be hinted path, like, ever. If it's song sanity, I get it. That makes sense to have songs be hinted, but like when they're shuffled with themselves, I just dislike it.
I think Majora's Mask does it my favorite way, where if
I love the way MM does it.
If it's strictly for access to a dungeon, it can't be hinted, because like Nocturne is a pretty unfortunate one to just have it eat a path, but Nocturne being hintable for, you know, Volvagia, like that's useful information.
It is, but if it wasn't Nocturne, it would just be Shadow Temple path to Volvagia, like, and then you get the same thing. That's my point with it, is that like whenever like songs are hinted path, it kind of just doesn't give you any like strong info. Well, it gives you info, but I just don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, I think that a lot until I watch people screw up forest access. And then I'm like, yep, this is why Midoskip being, you know, not in logic is still important.
Yeah, that is one I'm surprised that they didn't add with B1 skip. They're gonna add B1 skip. I'm surprised they didn't add Mido skip as well. Kind of for the same reasons. It
Let
just
us
sucks
skip.
getting Saria's Path to Forest Temple or Minuet Path to Forest Temple. Like, sure, it tells you where the other one is, but like most of the time you don't care.
I disagree on that because, like I said, I have watched more than one person lose a race because they weren't paying attention to where their forest access ended up being,
That's
and
fair.
so they ended up on a huge, quest that led them basically to AD for nothing, because they weren't paying attention. And
Yeah, that's a hill I will probably die on alone. I like one with the few people that actually like things that way. Yeah, ideally, if OOT was able to implement it the same way that Majora's Mask does, I would prefer that in a heartbeat. But like, that's a lot more difficult to implement.
yeah. All
MM
right.
is like Nocturne times 4, minus like a couple random checks like with like Sonata. But anyways, back to actual OOT instead of Majora's Mask.
Well, this is kind of tricky because Alfalfa, I think, is hunting a couple final skulls as child.
I
Maybe
think so, yeah.
doing market clear.
Because they
And
don't have the ring, which
Mario,
is making it probably a bit more difficult than it would be otherwise.
Mario's probably finishing DC by now.
Yeah, given their stream froze about 5 minutes ago, they're probably done or on KD, if I had to guess.
Mario is currently farming for a tunic in fire. Amazing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, he's probably in fire. He has 5 hearts, but
Without hookshot or hovers, the timing is a bit more tight. So I don't hate getting the tunic.
wow. Okay, so it was a strategic pausing and canceling because we don't want to have children being murdered for lunch money here on Speedgaming Main.
That's okay. I'll do it during my next match. Don't worry. That's why I actually like Minuet as a starting song in this setting. So I just play Minuet. I get like the song hints on the way down. Do Mido's house and steal a kid's lunch money for a shield.
Yeah. Minuet, hands down, best starting song because it gives you movement for both ages.
Oh yeah. And plus, when it's your
Alright.
starting song, it can't be hinted for Forest Temple.
Here we go. For real, everyone. Get your guesses in. 5 lefts or rights. Or both.
I forgot what my original one was. It was like, I think it was like right, 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 left, right, or something.
Alright, red's in. Red's still in. Oh.
Red has the 1 and 4. Oh, the 1 and 2.
Come on.
Aww.
GG's, Red. You tried. And it was nothing this whole time.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Mr. Mario. Fire, Bosky, Vanilla. Alright, everyone. I am seeing that we might have to hit a button that removes the tracker temporarily. So if the trackers disappear, do not panic. They will be back shortly.
I'm hearing it's time to panic.
Panic?
Panic! Panic!
If you lose, you got temporarily timed out. Oh. Can you imagine if they timed out comms every time we said something incorrect? Wild.
It's 19 for alfalfa. I don't know if they got the one in the ladder yet. If they didn't, that'll be 20 there.
I don't think so. Alright. I don't think I see many new names in chat that I'm unfamiliar with, but just in case you are, Mario is currently doing something on his own stream that we can't see on this stream, and killing Volvagia using a bomb strat that I'm hoping pops up while I'm talking about it. Rip. Vol's dead. She gone.
Mario's gone back in time.
Mario is back in time at 0. Oh, this sync is gonna be wild.
They found BGS ×2, so they're an hour in the fast.
Amazing. The time save.
It's 20 for alfalfa, so I'd be grabbing hammer and probably being right behind Mario. It sounds like the boss key was very early in fire.
It was vanilla, yeah. And yeah, there's a key on Volvagia, so something for us to be keeping in mind.
It's interesting because we don't have hovers yet, and it sounds like hovers is required. So I wonder if hovers is like just in field behind bombs somewhere. Or like on bomb shoe bowling.
Yep. We saw bomb shoe bowling from alfalfa. I mean, we haven't seen well yet. Hovers could easily be in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, and with that key...
Oh yeah, it could be Jabu now. Or no, we still have no way into domain.
Yeah, no scale.
No ZL.
Thanks, chicken.
So at this point, ZL is probably has to be on Requiem?
Yeah, it has to be a Colossus.
Which we're only hovers away from. No, we're hovers and a bridge way away. There's probably no way to get ZL before getting AD.
Yeah, hard to know.
Yeah, well here is well.
Yep.
Yeah, I think at this point, knowing that ZL is that far off, you probably just do well.
Yeah. I think so too. So it is a key behind the bomb lock in fire, but we had enough to climb without it. Alright, well. What you got for us?
Why do we hard require long shot Kirby?
Because it locks crossing.
Yeah, but we don't need ZL to get Requiem off OOT. Or was Requiem somewhere else? Was OOT not Requiem? Oh, OOT was sorry, right, never mind.
Yeah. Requiem is ZL locked.
That was my seed that had OOT
that.
Requiem, never mind. That's where my confusion was.
Yep.
Hey, there's a dance! It is bomb lock,
Behind
though,
the bombs.
My my theory of dins for staircase is not correct.
Yeah,
it is
rip your
behind bombs.
theory.
Listen, when you play a lot of Zooter and an MMR, sometimes seeds kind of blend together a bit.
Was that a big chest?
I don't think so. I didn't get a very good peek at it though.
Little late, but happy 1 hour, everyone. thanks for being here with us. Mario is about 40 minutes in the past currently, which is ironic because he's actually 15 minutes in the future. Yeah, that scale's nasty. So there is a scale in your fire maze.
It could be for Jabu.
That could be for Jabu. So it's really good Alfalfa picked up that boomerang.
If they just decided to say screw it and like FW into Jabu, that could be like a disgusting way to like catch back up into the lead.
Honestly, this is the best opportunity to do exactly that.
I don't hate it, even if you just go for everything but Baronade, because it's like you already have FW there, and it's very fast checks. Looks like it was something big over there, because they're going over there.
Okay, I thought I saw gold, and I'm like, it's not beatable only, so it obviously wasn't a key, but... Well, that's interesting.
Oh, that's probably Zell locked logically because of the keys.
Yeah, because of the keys.
I didn't count my keys, but I know there's one more key left somewhere. There was one they didn't pick up that was available. I didn't see the third one, and it's likely Zell locked.
It! Okay, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this.
I don't hate it. That's it. I don't know if you go to Baronade or not, but I think going at least to the first three is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because again, no dungeon was hinted foolish. That's on the back of your mind. Where like it's probably at least something in everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Mario's catching up.
Could you imagine they find K-Sword in here and they know it's something dumb inside Fire Temple? That saves them a lot of time.
That would be big for Alfalfa, who, you know, has played very well, but Mario's routing has just worked out a little better, and he's just kind of a little faster anyway. So it would be...
Yeah, Mario's skull routing's been like slightly better, and I think that's been a big key.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess thinking this, at least in retrospect, if I find nothing on the first three checks, I think I'd probably go to Baronade. If I find anything, I might not do Baronade.
Yeah.
Baronade isn't like that slow. Like this is me saying after I did Rova yesterday, like in a non-required Spirit Temple, but like.
Yeah. Yeah, we will see. All right, Mario is caught up where it crashed. Okay, evolve. Amazing.
Next slide, please.
But yeah, give our runners a follow. Alfalfa and Mario. I think that there are commands, but I have forgotten what they are. Apologies, it's been a while since I've been on Speedgaming. Hey, there we go. Perfect.
Looks like there's a big chest in Upper Maze, according to Star. Oh, it's K-Sword, apparently.
Yep, and K-Sword actually there in fire.
That's unfortunate, although if anything isn't Jabu, that could actually be big still, because then Mario has no reason to ever come here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we're live.
Hey! Amazing. But yeah, thanks to our trackers, Virgil, Red, and Star. Pushing all the buttons, filling out the note sheet, which feeds the bot. I think.
Oh my gosh, the Kokiri sword! Yeah, so that is going to be OT for us. It's just sorry a song, but... So the question is, where are our hook shots? At least maybe one in Deku? Like...
Yeah.
It was like nothing was in Jabu. I don't think anything was on that chest, so I guess they're going to go all the way.
Yeah, I mean, there's still Child Goron City that's left. We saw Pot Rotter, the big rolling Goron, but not Darunia or the Pot. What?
Yeah.
I feel like Hovers being in Jabu on Baronade is possibly the worst case scenario for Mario.
Or a hook shot.
Or a hook shot.
Because I think at this point, if you don't find, so Alfalfa's obviously not going to find K-Sword here. They're probably going to go and into fire after this, or at least like climb a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate they didn't have Ring earlier, because they could have actually gotten their last skulls here in Jabu.
Yeah.
That honestly might have been like the biggest like, I don't know if I would call it a mistake, but like skipping chickens when they were in doing in graveyard doing night checks.
Mm-hmm.
I hate skipping chickens. Like, I know people think it's slow, but like 3 chickens does not take very long.
Yeah, 3 chickens doesn't take very long, but
Oh my gosh, there's the other hint.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
Like,
I understand like people skipping it. I just
Yeah.
don't agree with it, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Oh yeah, no bow.
Yeah, we have no bow, no either hook shot, no irons, no no hovers.
I think that was the Frogs 2 copy.
Yeah, Deku probably has something for us. I actually would not be surprised to see both hook shots in here.
Yeah, I mean, we now have Field. We have, you know, Goron City. I think we saw a Skull Kid hint, but maybe I hallucinated that. I think that sometimes hint is only in the duel in this list, but I'm not positive.
I think so sometimes as well. I think I've seen Skull Kid by itself. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
There's so many on the list that probably just is.
We've seen all duels? Okay.
I'm curious if they have like a keyboard set up for the Switch here. I imagine they do. Oh, just the usual setup, okay. Yep, so if you're rooting for Alfalfa, you are hoping Baronade has like hookshot or hover boots, maybe iron boots, maybe the only logical bow.
Oh, all of this is disgusting. Alright, what's here?
Oh my gosh, is it King Zora?
A wallet-locked wallet, you say? Love that.
Actually, we have scale, so we don't have ZL, so then we can't do KZ yet. What's on this side though? Play blue fire arrows.
Okay, okay.
But unfortunately, Deku's just kind of bait so far.
I mean, yeah, it's required, so... Oh,
yeah, I mean, as far as checks. Oh, that's strength 3.
That could be big.
I've seen a lot of seeds go for strength 3.
Yeah.
It might just be recency bias with me, but I've seen a lot of seeds go to strength 3.
If it's strength 3 just for lights, that's gonna be really bad for Mario.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a hookshot in Ganon's. We have access to Ganon's, at least as far as Mario's side is.
True. Yep. First hook, both hooks in Light Trial. Yeah. I mean,
It could be both hooks in Fire and Light Trial.
Yeah.
Because at some point we need a way to cross the desert, and it's gonna be long shot.
We need a way to cross the desert, and if Strength 3 is hard required, that's almost better for Mario, because it forces him to Jabu earlier. It's more if it's a later game item. We still don't have eyes on hovers. We know where Din's was.
Hey, more shoes. And that is bridge condition for Mario. Yeah, this is also a kind of seed where I know I said it's talking about MMR, but it's also why I like MMR's Foolish a bit more. Because like this is the kind of seed where I think decking could be considered foolish because the items there are kind of junk. And it would be an MMR, but not in OT. Yeah, we have no KZ hint, but we also don't have logical KZ either. So like, the only thing KZ could be at this point is like bow, light arrows, or hover boots. Or an item leading to one of those.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Mario chooses to do here. I would assume...
Yeah. They have a lot of options, which is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, exactly. I would assume, you know, you clear out Child Market.
The walls are on logic, but they don't have ZL. They have no logical way into domain as adult. ZL is locked behind long shot.
Oh, OGC is dead? Okay.
I'm not too surprised. I think ZL is one of the last items we need for the C to finish it.
Right. Okay, OGC dead isn't a great hint, but at least it's a sometimes and not one of the barons at Temple of Time.
Yeah, also, I didn't check the key layout. I guess we can pay attention here. I wonder like how early that key is in logic for this. Because I don't know if you actually need hovers or not. Both having a key doesn't necessarily mean that hovers is required. It often means that's the case, but it's not 100%.
I think... So, Scarecrow, Hammer, and Highest Goron were all items. Upper Maze was an item.
Yeah, we'll see here when as Alfalfa clears fire if clearing full. That can give us some good info on where hovers is. Because if you need hovers to beat Volvagia, then hovers is somewhere like within grasp.
Yeah.
Like it won't be in Ganon's. It won't be behind anything behind Ganon's. It wouldn't be in Deku Tree, which I mean we already know isn't there.
Yeah, I mean field. You still have some of field.
I just realized too, if that strength is required, the other thing pushing Mario away from Jabu as well is that they already got the domain hint for the dual hints. So they know that both checks in domain as child are dead.
Yep. Yep. And they already did Frogs 1.
So I don't know when Mario ever does go to Jabu. Maybe it's like a near last location.
Yeah. I don't know. He's not doing well. Bottom of the well. He's doing well. playing wise.
Yeah, this is the Skull Kid check, probably, looks like.
Yeah, I think this is Lost Woods and Goron City cleanup, probably.
Let's see, so if we don't kill Volv, we only have 2 keys.
Yeah.
So if we ever hit 0 on keys, that's where we would stop. Without hover boots, as far as logic goes.
Both of these are keys, if I saw correctly.
If these are both keys, then it's probably not hover boots locked. This gives us the lower maze. We do need 2 more keys to get to upper maze without a bow. I assume Skull Kid was junk. I was not watching very closely.
Yeah. Garbage.
Yeah, both lower here's were keys. Yeah, so we know this. No, this was Rudo's. Never mind. That's right, Rudo's was here the whole time. I kind of forgot that that's where they found Rudo's, so that's why Mario hasn't also gone to Jabu. They don't have Rudo's.
Yeah. Yeah, getting it in this kind of child segment could be really good for Mario. He might think, I'm just gonna go set FW there.
Maybe I feel like if I was in Mario's shoes, I feel like Jabu feels kind of like, I don't know. It's hard. Cacta PG. Wasn't Minuet. What song did we get there? Sun Song?
We got Bolero, which got us Suns, but Bolero...
Rang?
Rang might be... Maybe Rang was required for the final... No, because we had a slingshot. So
it's hard to say. Like, thing is, we don't know what item it's for. Like, we don't know if because we're missing both bow and hookshot for 4 still, which is kind of wild.
Yeah, but it would make a lot of sense for it to be the Rang for that strength in that case.
Yeah. We won't know until I think Alfalfa will probably be the first one to show us light trial. It could also be it could be Bolero for access to here. So if your first hookshot is here, then it's Bolero. Alright, Bolero's our volt path, you're right. You're right, it could be Adult Shooting Gallery. That would be if it was exactly hookshot. So looking at keys, if this next room is also a key, then I don't think fire is hover's locked. I didn't see what the shortcut was though. Was the shortcut a key? Do we remember?
I didn't look. Sorry.
This is the key. So you can get the K sword without hover boots. And if maze, if the maze is the key,
Oh, a bow.
Oh yeah, I mean, it could be shooting gallery.
Yeah, a hookshot and shooting gallery is still behind fire.
Yep, this could be a first logical bow there. See, is map chest a key? Yep.
Mario just gonna bail for ice, it looks like.
Yeah, so if the shortcut chest or compass chest are keys, either one of them, then Then fire is not hovers locked, even though vol is a key.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, Star, is that
You
maybe we
with
couldn't.
slingshot, I think you definitely can't get 20 without it.
Because we don't have access to all of the soil patch skulls.
Looks like we might not ever know if it was hovers locked or not.
Yeah.
If I was alfalfa, I'd kind of push at least the compass chest to learn. Or I guess maybe if it was a key in the shortcut room, you know already. Well, this is gonna be Deku Tree for alfalfa. It kind of does matter, Star, because it kind of if you learn that this is hovers locked, then you know that hovers is early.
I think it's more because of the Bolero path. Because if hovers are available, Bolero's not path. Unless we needed something like... Unless that Bolero soil patch skull locks hammer entirely.
It doesn't because of the ring. That's
And
not
it couldn't
possible.
because of the ring, exactly.
This is a good candidate for a hookshot here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Strength 3 lock by Light Trial definitely is a good option for hook shots because of PG. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the total number of keys that we had in the first place.
Yeah. With fire, it looks like it's not hovers locked at a first glance. I thought this we don't know for sure because I don't think that either did compass chests. I guess I could look at the VOD and see if what compass chest was. Not compass, but shortcut. Shortcut is a key, so it's not hovers locked.
Okay. That makes sense, given the Bolero path.
Yeah.
But
I mean, hovers could
given-
also be in Ganon's or thing or. Yeah, I mean, it's not hovers locked, so it doesn't give you any info, so hovers could be anywhere. Well, it has to be behind Bolero, which is behind Magic.
Behind Magic.
Didn't Bolero also give a Sun Song in, like, in Mountain? So it could be behind Magic as well.
Yes. Alright, Alfalfa gonna make it into Deku, find some extra items, and then I would imagine ends up rushing Ganon's instead of doing some of the child cleanup Mario did.
I would imagine with like having basically everything to clear in Ganon's except for like Spirit Trial and Shadow Trial, like this, like just Light Trial alone is so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
Magic's gonna block crossing, so anything ZL locked.
yeah, whenever I play like no logic settings, like I always love Light Trial when you crack into it because like it could just be anything in there. It could even be a boat.
Yep. Mario playing Serenade with that scale gonna be the fastest way to Jabu for him.
Yeah, I think they've realized that the ring is probably path. And there's probably not much left for them to do anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mario hasn't gone bottom of the well, which he does need to do. Dins is in there.
Oh yeah, I thought they haven't been there. I'm surprised they're doing this first then. Although, again, ring, if they figure out ring is path, then
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was gonna see they had it on a tracker, but they don't have like a note tracker like some runners do, so I can't tell if they. I mean, they have to be aware. You wouldn't be going here if you didn't think ring was path over well.
Yeah. This is, I mean, even knowing that the options are minimal, this is a moment that you probably hate as a runner. Like, hour 30 in, I'm missing a hook shot,
Missing
and I'm
both
going
hook
into
shots.
Jabu. Like, it kind of feels like throwing when you're making this call. We know that it's going to be a good decision.
Yeah, because whenever you make this call, and then if it doesn't have anything in here good, then you're just like, oh, well, what did I just waste 10 minutes for?
I lost. GG's.
That's honestly how I felt with my match yesterday, because I did all of Spirit, and it was just nothing. I'm like, oh, well. I was waiting to get sniped while finishing yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Papa probably thinks, oh, here's my hookshot and bow for Forest Temple. He's gonna find a second wallet and blue fire arrows. Yeah, I was a bit worried with the lead that Mario had, but honestly, this is looking to be a very close race.
Yeah. I would agree Mario had a lead because of the cleaner routing, but I guess I didn't see it as like an insurmountable lead, especially since the places Alfalfa went, even if they kind of seems like, oh, should we be doing this right now? Like they paid out.
This is kind of been a do everything seed.
Yep, still have to go to ice. It's more that we don't have a way there.
Yeah, no hoppers, no ZL.
We need that long shot first.
Yeah, honestly, ZL is gonna be one of the last things we get to go into go mode. You're gonna get ZL during good Nocturne.
Mm-hmm.
Here is Goma down. Imagine we'll see Alfalfa play Serenading, go pick up their Saria song. Actually, maybe not. Maybe just play Prelude and go immediately Adult. You don't really need to get Sarias unless you actually plan on using it.
Yeah, I don't know. Alfalfa might opt to grab it just in case, but if you're gonna go do child cleanup, you're going child again anyway, so...
Yeah, this is adult. Yeah, this is
this is
Ganon's.
Ganon's.
This is, well, light trial has to have a progression, right? another light trial seed.
Yeah.
Remember when they did Jobby about a half hour ago, and I said, oh, like strength 3 happens to find a way in like a lot of these seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just recency bias. Well, no, it's not recency bias. It just happens again. At least so we think. It could be barren for all I know.
True. First hook in light trial, second one in spirit trial.
Yeah, or just like, I would not be surprised to see double hook shot in light trial at this point. Like that would not shock me.
And hovers.
I don't know if you get all 3. If you get all 3, then you're just like, oh well.
Yeah,
I'm in
I mean,
pseudo go mode.
honestly, if you find hovers, you're chilling because you might opt to go straight into ice now and then cross.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much point to going now or later because, well, I guess you have to do ice at some point, so you might as well do it. You have blue fire arrows too, so it's pretty quick.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, like you said, when you go. You're warping out of Colossus anyway.
Yeah. If I had the ability to do Forest completely, I would do that first. Because if you find your Nocturne go mode on the way, then you just go instantly to the end instead of like going through it normally. I think I saw 2 big chests in here so far. Okay, no hookshot. Like, I just use your hookshot to kill everything. You don't have a hookshot to kill everything.
I don't have one.
That's so awkward.
This was where I'd equip my hookshot if I had one.
There's a bow. And there's a hookshot. Speaking of a forest kit, we have a forest kit.
Well, Alfalfa taking an interesting approach to this, using hammer.
Yeah, I don't think hammer jump slash does damage to it. I think it's only regular hammer swing. Oddly, hammer jump slash does not do damage to a lot of things in this game. It just has no damage table. Oh, we're getting a box skip.
Yep, and Alfalfa is not even setting FW, and Ganon's is just headed straight to forest.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I probably would set FW, but they don't have magic for it, so getting magic to do it is like the same speed as just walking back later. Again, if you find like long and hovers in here, then you're basically in go mode. Well, glow mode because you don't have light still, but
yeah, it's just one of those things where like we know Mario's gonna end up having to go bottom of the well at some point. Alfalfa could very well just be haunted by leaving some of those Ganon's treks behind. Like, when do I go back? Because now, like, your path forward, pretty clear. You're gonna do forest, you're gonna get through ice, or go get ZL and then do ice.
yeah, because the problem is, like, what if your hook shot is, like, long shot is in the spirit trial? Like, now when do you go back? I guess after forest, because, like, at this point, once you clear forest, what do you have left? You can't do anything else. You don't have a long shot.
Yeah.
So I guess in that logic, doing this is not bad.
Yeah, no. And there's golds for Mario.
I don't wonder how I would play the seed out. This is the I feel like this is the seed where you'd have a lot of weird routes that would probably all converge at some point.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll see Mario do Spirit Trial. Actually, we have access to do Shadow Trial too. Just, oh, they both have fire arrows. They just didn't go do it. And maybe Mario did. I just didn't see. I just don't recall seeing Shadow Trial too.
I don't think so.
Okay, I've been told it was checked. I thought I saw it, but again, I've watched too many races today that sometimes they kind of bleed together.
Alright. Mario back in Ganon's. We'll see if he decides to finish off Spirit Trials since he's done everything else.
I feel like you do, because at this point, like, at least Falfa has more reason to come back than the rest of it, but with, like, in Mario's case, like, if you leave, you're leaving just those checks behind, and then you never come back for them.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like they're going back for a Spirit Trial here.
Yeah. Makes sense.
This is kind of Steve where it's like, well, with strength 3, in your path along to get to Fan again, was it for your hookshot or was it for your bow? Because there's 2 bows here and a hookshot. Very clean bow extension.
Key.
Oh, big chest. Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow.
All the bows are here.
All of the bows in Ganon's.
Oh, that explains why we didn't find a bow for the entire seed.
And like varying
So now your other
levels
hookshot can be almost anywhere. And probably in forest. Because if it's not here, where is it? Like, maybe like compass chest in Fire Temple, which I hope not for our runner's sake, because they don't. Actually, I think Alfalfa has FW there. Oh, maybe that's why Alfalfa didn't set FW in Ganis. They have it at the top of Fire right now.
Oh.
And that's a much more lengthy climb.
Yeah. I mean, it's just tough. Like,
okay, well, if Mario did it, then it's like Longshot has to be here at this point. Like, I can't think of anywhere else it could be at this point that we haven't seen. Maybe Field, if.
yeah.
I don't know if we've seen Field. No, it can't be Field. I don't think, because of the Bolero path.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Longshot almost has to be here.
I don't think it can be Field, because otherwise the Bolero would not be path anymore. Oh, Tic-Tac Grotto. I guess it could be that, yeah.
Yeah, we just
But
don't...
then we're looking for irons or gold
Yeah.
scale.
We don't
which,
have a way
I mean,
to collect that.
We do need irons eventually. Or no, we don't. Never mind. Water's one of those meds today. Oh, could you imagine having to like? Water is not hinted foolish either. You could get irons here for a long shot on Water Temple.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've cursed Cedar. I've already said it. I prophesized it. It's going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, big chest.
Or even, oh, actually no, Lake's foolish. Say even worse gold scale to get irons. Well, I guess it could be that's Tic-Tac Grotto has irons. Oh. Oh my gosh!
I mean,
Oh, I need to apologize to them.
it's not super surprising, but it is disappointing.
Yeah. It's the foolish thing I mentioned. Like it's like this is like an all dungeon seed without being all dungeons.
Yeah.
Oh, they did move their FW.
It's fine. It's just Tektite.
Yeah, I mean at least you do Tektite on the way to, or no you don't. I think you just do water first because
Because you have Serenade.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have Serenade, I think you do Tektite first, but.
Alfalfa has a little bit of benefit there in that he did not check the near market grotto, I don't believe. Mario did.
Yeah, I think Mario did Boulder Destiny, and I don't think Alfalfa has seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, we could still just find long shot in here.
Yeah. Best case scenario.
And then instead we'll find hovers and water temple. See what's our key situation look like? So we have all the keys already. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more checks here in forest that can be items. Mario picking up the iron boots.
The items.
Probably not happy to see it, but oh, long shot on the bow chest.
Hey.
There we go. I scared you all. I knew all along it wasn't here. It was all a ploy.
It's almost more suspicious now that it was here.
Remember how I said water can only be at this point for opponents long for big pose? I don't think we had big pose hinted.
No.
Although I don't think either runner is gonna do that until like basically after Water Temple and like everything else.
Yeah.
Because now you have GTG open, and like that's probably your play here. Because all you're missing for Go mode, besides lights, is just hover boots now.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably cross and go do ice before I would do GTG. Not that GTG is a bad play, but I would just clear out those things that you know are required already anyway. Do what you can along the way, but...
Yeah, I guess you could do ice first.
I mean, if I were these runners, yeah, I mean... Because once you cross, like, you can pick up Requiem anytime. But we'll see what they decide to do. Mario thinking about something here.
Yeah, I don't. Shouldn't need him. What happened?
I'm not
Why the
really sure. Oh, yep. You can always you know, tempt fate and try to just peek this, but it was boss key, so.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I usually don't I don't like peek it like that unless I happen to do 3 key forest. Then it's more likely that you don't need it, but it just depends.
Sure.
Obviously, you can't do 3 key forest if you don't have hover boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. All said and done, this is a very close race. Alfalfa's maybe 3-4 minutes ahead.
I'd say a little more because of the dins.
Oh right, Mario has to do well still.
But it just depends. Alfalfa, I would imagine, does not go back to Ganon's first, but that is a play that he could make. And I would say that clearing out Ganon's evens out what they have to do.
I feel like in Alfalfa's shoes now that I've taken time to think about it, I think you said you cross, you set up W in GTG, you get knocked, you get your ZL, you go to Ice, you get Nocturne, you do the first 2 checks of Shadow, in case hovers is vanilla, and then you go to GTG.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think that's one of the more clean and efficient ways to do it, but it also depends. Maybe, you know, you want to make sure that you're clearing up field on the way.
Oh yeah. There's Mario's long shot. We are nearly free from our forest temple nap. Oh. Can't play tennis now, unfortunately.
Yay.
Oh, I might get lucky. Okay, honestly, that could have been worse. I've had some real bad tennis matches.
No sparkle attacks, at least.
Alright, we'll have to see what Alfalfa does. I imagine they're gonna cross, but we'll see. They could go back to Ganon's.
Yeah. I imagine what we see here is a serenade.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. Or maybe you walk up field and do the checks on the way. Although I think we mentioned because of how Bolero is, I think hovers can't be there. But it's not like the easiest thing to piece together logic-wise.
Okay. I guess Alfalfa just wants to clear South Field on the way to crossing, and this is technically a better way to do that.
Yeah, it's not even that much slower than playing Serenade, in all honesty. Like, it's a pretty long hike either way.
Yeah, exactly. Kirby, you have missed so much. Our first hook shot was in Light Trial, behind Strength 3 on Baronade. All of the bows were in Ganon's.
Yeah, literally all 3 bows. One in Light Trial, one in Spirit Trial, one in, I think, Water Trial? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're currently looking for Yeah, Alfalfa has the dins from bottom of the well. Mario has not been there yet. So we're currently looking for hover boots and then light arrows. Those are our last items.
Alfalfa did not do field checks.
Yeah, maybe this is faster than Serenade. I don't feel like it is, but it's
Yeah, I'm
such a
not
small
sure.
difference. I don't think it matters.
I feel like whenever I ask these kinds of questions, I just hear like blah 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 load zones, and that's it. So
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
Alfalfa
it's
is
about
playing an
even.
emulator, so load zones could be a thing. Although
Yeah,
it is a loading zone regardless, because you have to go through Lost Woods and then field, or
yeah,
lake to field. So it's the
yeah.
same number of zones.
So like warping. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just vibes.
And honestly, like it's the kind of thing where if you wait to make a decision, that time loss is gonna cost you more than you save by playing Serenade. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
you just got like there's
Just
actually a
move.
thing I see newer runners do all the time that say I feel is a mistake, is that sometimes you just need to do things like just don't waste time.
Yeah,
As long as you're actively doing something, that's like the best use of your time sometimes.
yeah. Yeah, like you said, newer renders especially, it's like just keep moving while playing. Don't stand there thinking of what to do unless like if you're using a map tracker or a check tracker, like, you know, Solis tracker, and
Yeah,
suddenly you're
obviously when
like,
you're newer, you just gotta take time to learn where like all the logical things and like what's available. But like once you start knowing where things are and you need to get away from like map trackers, like just moving constantly and doing checks is like a great way to just gain on newer players. Just because like if you can full clear faster than everyone else, you'll win a good number of seeds compared to everyone else. Like to be fair, there's a lot of full clear seeds. Like this is pretty much a full clear seed. You've basically been everywhere except for here and Water Temple. It's maybe a maze peak. Nah, I don't see anything in the maze.
um,
Yeah, I'll go left one, get a better peek. Oh, two biggies up here. Well, hey, it's not that wall logic we thought about earlier.
nope.
Looks like they might be. No, okay. Saw the bomb equip. I'm like, okay, maybe they're clearing here, but they're leaving it, which makes sense.
Yeah.
It looks like Mario is also walking out Lost Woods. Maybe that is faster than playing Serenade. I've never timed it, but maybe it's faster.
Yeah.
Because it is a long hike out of lake, and then you have to climb the ladder, which may be a hookshot for, but like, that's not fast by any imagination.
Is that Skull Mask pack the only choose we've seen to see? No, there was a pack on Goma.
I think it was the only one that was before a bomb bag. Dins has been bottom of the well. Mario has not been there at all yet.
Yeah. Which, depending on, we know that there should be a key behind Lullaby in the well. But he probably won't go there without CL.
Which at this point it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's a big chest here. That's why they're contending one. I didn't see the big chest on their side. Oh, it's a bottle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now at this point, I think I just leave.
Yep. Yep. Setting up Dins to do Haunted Wasteland on the way. Mario is doing the field checks that Alfalfa skipped.
Yeah, if you find lights here, it could be a small time save.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, more choose.
We've seen 3 now.
Yeah, and if Colossus has anything, I mean not Colossus, but Wasteland torches, then that could be huge too. Because oh no, Mario has fire arrows. Never
Mario has
mind.
the fire arrows, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, they both skipped over the first time, but I think they both went and got it eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, Mario's kind of lucky that we have a bow now. 3 of them, in fact.
Yeah, 3 to be exact. Well, Fafa has 2 of them. Actually, I think it was one of them. I forgot. He didn't do any of Ganon besides Light Trial. Mario is the one that has all 3 bows.
Yeah.
In the classic Wasteland, can't see where he's going, but I imagine they are going the correct way.
Yes. I know, it's like you get closer. Oh, I see the flag. Oh, I see the flag.
I'm sure part of it's a stream thing too. I imagine it looks better on their actual like visual in front of them.
Maybe.
It is nighttime. Nighttime Wasteland does kind of suck.
Picking up some magic. Nothing.
I will say the one thing that Mario could have going for them is if hover boots are in well.
Yeah.
Like behind like the ZL check.
Yeah, exactly. That is gonna be one of the last places Alfalfa like thinks to go back to.
Because I feel like one key is probably on Dead Hand, although I didn't see the third key. It could be in the water, but so at least one check is live there, if not both on Dead Hand.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Mario makes any sort of different plays here.
If not even peeking the maze, just gonna leave FW here and immediately dip.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Mario having that extra item of Dins as a question, it makes more sense to go through GTG. Not that checking it for hovers doesn't make sense, but...
Yeah, I mean, you're not losing time by doing ice first.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Shadow, maybe if you find hovers, then you just skip ZL, but you can't skip ZL.
No. And do this fairy fountain.
Yeah, because you're never coming back here. Trying to see what's up there. It's not the best place to peek that item. I couldn't see what that was, but it looks like they saw it.
Yeah.
Go get a better peek from Mario.
Happy 2 hours, everyone. Thanks for being here with us once again. Please give our runners, alfalfafield and MrMario, a follow. They're playing excellently. I'm very excited for this match, so I'm glad that it's going well between them. Our trackers, Virgil Dante, Artificial Red, and Star. Clicking the buttons, filling out the sheet, feeding the bot, keeping us on track. And thanks, Naf, for being here on comms with me.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Thanks for joining me as well.
Yeah, when I saw that a match was actually happening at a time that I could, like, sit and watch it, I was very happy. Because all of the other matches today were, like, in the middle of my workday.
Yeah, I'm very sad that the Chuckles match didn't get restreamed. Ended up being like
it was so good. No spoilers.
Like 14. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. I won't say the time then. I said a number, but ignore the number. It's a very good race.
100%. If you have a couple hours, I would go back, pull up both of their streams, and watch it side by side. Because it was excellent. Yeah. So Alfalfa kind of prioritizing clearing out these ZL locked checks right now on the way to ice, I would assume.
Yeah, I don't care for doing this one up here, but I mean, it's not the worst.
I figure since you're already likely to do the Crater Fairy, do it, because you can easily drop back down.
Yeah, the Crater Fairy I understand. This one feels a bit slower, but...
I hope it's hovers. Aww.
See if we can get a peek on what's on the arch here.
Yeah, I have no idea if Alfalfa actually saw anything here.
That might have been arrows.
I know, I was like, is it arrows?
I mean, they both have... I mean, if we see either of them go for Requiem, we know it's important, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, if you want to track or do comms, Star has posted the SGL Ooter Discord link there. Join us.
Meanwhile, we are off to ice.
Mm-hmm. This is nice because we have those irons to get whatever is in Fountain if it happens to be important.
Yep, we get the Fairy Fountain and everything, basically everything in Fountain. We get KZ as well. I don't think it's been hinted, and we have blue fire arrows.
Yep. What you got, big fish? A bomb bag! Which is great, because Alfalfa was out of bombs.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty good. Yeah, they had like 1 or 0
He had
left.
exactly 0 bombs.
And now they have 40 or 30, whichever one it is. I don't know if those are like a third or second bomb bag.
I think it was 30.
Just a little bomb locked.
Nah. Oh, yes.
Oh, we're getting the
Yeah.
not clip, but yeah, the jump underneath.
Have equips will travel. That's fabulous.
Yeah.
So that little alcove that Alfalfa jumped into is how you get the quote-unquote 100th skull in Fountain. But if you don't have bombs equipped, and you have the rest of the tools, Strength 2 and Hammer.
Yeah, it is not a clip. It might look like a clip, but it's actually like it's
Yeah,
just
nope.
a small gap on each side. So.
Yep.
All right, what do we got first at the bottom of the lake here? Looks like a heart piece.
Yeah.
Into ice we go.
Yay! Honestly, one of the very, like, nice things about blue fire arrows is how much faster ice becomes.
Oh yeah, the bottle animation is very slow.
It's already pretty fast, but yeah, the bottle animation, dumping it out, like, the time adds up.
I love when you get, like, it doesn't happen very often, obviously, but I like getting the seeds where you get blue fire arrows, magic, and bow before you get bomb bags and doing DC with it.
Yes. Legal and possible, but not in logic.
That is still one of my favorite plays I did in Triforce Blitz, even though it didn't pay off, is I brought a blue fire from Ganon's to open up DC. Because we didn't have strength or bombs or anything.
Yeah.
I was very sad it didn't pay off.
I'm sorry. Someday. Okay. was gonna say, this is one of the, like, different routing decisions that you can make when you have blue fire arrows. You don't have to do that map room first.
Claim check.
Claim check. Yeah, it is set to claim check only in these settings, so there is no always hint for it.
Another biggie.
Wow.
Double magic.
Bonk. Yes, that is very magic locked.
Yeah. Yeah, as what Star mentioned about you being, or Math and Dan about being happy about that trick over in Fountain. I love seeing like very like fringe scenario like tricks get used in races.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There are so
case,
many weird techniques in this game that like you don't see most times because they're like not ever relevant. At least in these settings, when you do things like skull sanity and stuff, there's a few bit more you can do. But like, there's a lot of cool things in this game. This game is very broken.
Right.
To no one's surprise.
Well, and it's also like a testament to how much does a runner know about the game, because Alfalfa knew coming here that he was out of bombs. No bombs, but did not stress at all about it because, oh, I've had strike 2 and a hammer.
Yeah, I think they had shoes at the very least, but yeah.
I can get in there. Rip Mario's stream once again. We're gonna blame some storms wherever Mario is at. I don't know if that's true, but... These glitchless jumps always looked so nice. Yeah. I have pulled his stream up again on the side just to keep an eye on if it comes back. But we will watch and enjoy Alfalfa picking up Nocturne and maybe nothing else. Oh,
or maybe hovers.
Lights.
I mean, we needed those, so.
Needed those. That's nice.
Yeah, so 100% you check for vanilla hovers, and then I can go back to GTG.
Yeah.
It's like GTG and water. I imagine they'll go back to Ganon's before water, but you do GTG, Ganon's water.
I think Alfalfa ends up going and doing Ganon's, which is something Mario needs him to decide to do. But Mario is very likely to end up choosing GTG, having that Furor's Wind set there. But Alfalfa does as well, so it makes sense to just FW back.
Yeah, Mario looks about 2 minutes behind, but Alfalfa's already done all of well except for Dead Hand, so it's going to be a good time save. If those hovers are in well, then it's probably in Mario's hands there at that point. Because I can't see a world where that's not in your last location.
Yeah, I imagine Alfalfa holds off on that for a little while.
Because you just have better plays. You have GGG and Ganon's, and even overworld cleanup feels better than going back Child and doing that.
Yeah.
So you have water as well.
But yeah, we'll see what Alfalfa does. Using Furor's Wind, which is equipped back to GTG, makes total sense, especially as Jax is pointing out there is a big chest in there.
Yeah, you might as well use it, and then at least it frees it up, so when you do go back to Ganon's, you can climb and set for what's
Yeah.
there at the top.
Yep.
Unless we have vanilla hovers, then they're just in go mode. Very clean dead hand. And no vanilla hovers today.
No vanilla hovers.
Off to GTG we go.
Yep. Whee! And all of this is extremely blocked behind the whole Bolero hookshot chain, so...
It's behind many items.
So many things.
I will say this is the kind of play, or the kind of seed where like no matter what you've done the seed, if you'll probably always feel behind. At least I feel like I would, because it's just like it's just a slog.
No, I agree. Lots of difficult decisions that you have to make in this one.
Like, oh, what if my opponent just rushed 20 skulls? What if they did this first? Like,
How early do you anticipate your opponent went to Jabu even?
especially for your Mario shoes, I think if you, from how late they went to Jabu, they might feel behind from that, even though they're not that far behind. Like, if Alfalfa goes back to clear out Ganon's, then it's very even. Yeah, I have not been counting keys. I don't know if they're aware if we need to do toilet or not. Yeah, we haven't seen any ZL checks, or we haven't seen dead hand because we've peeked the other ones, so both dead hand checks are live.
Yep.
I don't know if we know. I think we know one key is ZL locked. I don't know if we know if it's the one in the very front or not, or if it's one of the dead hand ones. I don't know if they peeked the front one.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, this could be hovers here. It could also be in Water Temple. Could be on Big Pose. It's the Stone of Agony.
Classic.
The slash.
Yeah, that never feels good.
I mean, that's how I felt when I see yesterday. I like choose and like I was looking for like one item in here and just like choose back and forth. And GTG, I'm like, why?
Oh.
You love choosing big chests until you don't need them.
I know, dynamic chest size. Have your bow. Other bows are in small chests now.
That'd be pretty cool, actually. Speaking of bomb shoes.
More shoes.
It's gonna be Water Temple.
Gross.
As much as I don't want it to be Water Temple, I feel like it's gonna be there. And this is Ganon's. I don't disagree with that. At least in their shoes, it feels better than Water Temple. Everything feels better than Water Temple. Except for maybe Dead Hand and Well for them.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is what Mario needs, is Alfalfa to make this call, which is the call
basically
to make
backtrack
with
on things
what you
that they've
know.
already done.
Have
We have not done Big Pose because we don't have Epona.
No.
Not that we needed to do it. We can do it out of logic, but I mean that's that's gonna be a last location or when they get Eponas.
I mean, we can go beat water anytime.
Yeah, you're right. We can. This is the kind of scene where I don't think you ever do Pose out of logic, because by the time you get to the point where you want to do Pose, you have Epona song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they didn't. They must have not gotten the hint. So
No, both of them were in field, which Alfalfa has not done yet. I don't think we actually saw Tektite though. I think Tektite is still.
Yeah, that is probably still alive. And that could have hovers. The rest of the field can't have it, but that can have hovers. So what are we missing for tracker percent? We're missing gold scale, obviously the hover boots. We've got claim check. I guess that didn't get marked on their tracker, but we have Big Oran as well. That's right. Maybe we're probably we have oh, we saw Skull Kid. Fafa hasn't done it, but Mario did it.
Yep.
I'm going to be right back while they catch up on their clear.
Okay. Mario, Mario, where are you? Alright, bow number 2 for Alfalfa. Oh, the CL check. I forgot this check existed. Mario has one left in here.
Oh, you're right. The light trial.
Mm-hmm.
The legendary light trial too. Nothing. Yeah, that could have been huge for Alfalfa.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Mario ever goes back for that till last location either.
Yeah, I have no idea when Mario would go do that. Well, last we saw, Star said that Mario had picked up Lights and Nocturne and was also in GTG. I imagine is pretty close, if not done with that.
Yeah, I imagine Mario is either in water right now or is on their way to well / in well. And they can get back in time for double water temple.
Yay! Yep. No! No!
Oh no! Oh, he's gonna get thrown off too. Goodbye! Oh no, never mind. For the light legs in this game are not very strong. The ones in Majora's, they'd actually like eat you.
Okay, was headed into the well.
That makes sense. Yeah, so if you're a Mario fan, you definitely want hovers to be in the dead hand room. Yeah, at this point, I kind of want hovers to be on Big Pose, just for the chaos, because we're already clearing the whole stage anyway. Like,
yeah.
The runners will hate me for saying it, but like at this point, like it might as well just be there.
Yeah.
Although water. So again, this is another thing with the foolish things. Water not hinted foolish. Maybe it's something there. Like, we don't have much bait left in the seed. There's like gold scale. We already got Stone of Agony. We found all bomb bags, all bows. I think we have all slingshots, maybe one left. One bottle missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water. ZL locked in the well or Tektite. That's where we're at. Big pose.
That's a fun statement. Water temple for density.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is the point where density is not the play, it's Tektite. Because you have to think, what is the shittiest possible check? And that's where it's gonna be.
I would still do water before Tektite, I think. Maybe not. It's a hard. No, there's nothing point to hovers. We've exhausted all our hints already. Unfortunately,
yeah.
we got Nocturne hinted path to my absolute hate.
the hints that we're pointing to hovers, we've covered everything that's not those. So.
Poke at Jax again. Imagine the seed if Water Temple was hinted path to Bongo instead of Ice Cavern.
Or Trail. For Big Goron.
That's fair. There's a point where hints are too strong. Which I kind of think, like, it makes sense for SGL. I think Standard's kind of getting to that point too, where sometimes hints are just too powerful. Yeah, water makes sense here. Yeah, you do water, you go do Big Goron, you do Tektite in some order, and then I think you go Child and do like your Sarius check, which we already know is dead, and then probably back into Well. Some order to that. Oh, they are a Compass First gamer.
I think Compass First is the correct thing to do, but I know that will get me a lot of hate.
I think more people are Compass First than Map First. I am a Map First gamer, and I feel like I'm in the minority. I don't know. I Compass feels so much slower if the water's there, so I'd almost never do water or Compass First.
Yeah.
I think Daruni was Daruni hinted already? I feel like it was hinted.
No.
Maybe not.
But I thought Mario did Darunia, but I am realizing that he didn't have ZL when he was there.
Unless you somehow went backward, which I mean you can do. There is a legal like glitch setup to get there backward as Child, but that would be a decision to make.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm doing this without spin attacks.
I hate this room. I hate all of water, actually.
That's fair.
Okay, I don't hate the dungeon, I hate the enemies. The enemies in water are the most annoying.
I actually don't mind them too much. Sometimes like the spikes here can be a little trolly, but like I don't know. Again, I've also done hundreds of seeds, so now I'm kind of used to everything being annoying. I used to hate the clams like below here, but I started getting like a good setup to get like the quick spin attack on them to kill all three at once, and it's helped a lot. You kind of roll like I imagine it's hard to do on keyboard because it's like a precise input. It's like up and slightly left, and then you just spin attack out after you roll.
Yep.
You get all three. Problem is, if you don't hold something like slightly left, you run into the first one and you get knocked backward. Four keys. Oh, was crack wall a key as well? I did not see that was a key. Oh no, we know about the central pillar, right?
Yep.
So crack walls are item 1 of 4. There could be at most one more item that's not key locked. At least there's no more bait left, so you don't have to worry about like save scumming, except for maybe Morpha.
Ooh. That's
another vanilla Botsky. Yeah, I think you do Morpha later, just because you kind of need to get keys. Well, maybe you don't do it later. You do the central room and then you do it.
I mean, I would definitely peek central bow target here, and then if it's a small key, I might do Morpha instead of central pillar.
Yeah, probably a small key. Nope.
Well, that sucks.
Suddenly, not getting that key in the torch room kind of feels bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Water's low. Pop back in.
Oh, dragon chest.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're gonna do dragon test. We're gonna kill Morpha, and the thing is, if Morpha's not a key in that case, then you're kind of. Actually, no, Morpha has to be a key, I think. Because if Morpha is not a key, then you have what, 2 keys and yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, this has to be a key here. So I guess maybe you do this in Central Pillar for your 2 keys.
You want to just hop back down to the torches?
Oh, right. Never mind. Yeah, the torch room. You're right. I forgot all about that. Oh. Even Morphe's a key then. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, so Morphe's a key then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you grab your torch key, you go kill Morph for a key, and then you go,
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
I was kind of joking when I mentioned Big Pose, but, it might actually be Big Pose at this point. Which I'm gonna have to apologize to the runners for cursing that thing into existence. Or it could be Tektite or Bigoron. And at this point, you have like so few checks left, they're just all scattered everywhere, and they're all terrible. It's like just pick your quickest check and just do it, and then go on to the next one, basically. This water has 1 item left. It's gonna be in the Dark Link loop.
Yep.
I guess maybe because of that you do Dark Link first.
Yeah.
Or no, you need a key for it. Never mind. Otherwise, you're doing Central Pillar, so you might as well just do Morpha instead.
Yeah.
They're about the same speed, especially now with the cutscene speed ups. And plus, you never know if you need Epona. Well, I guess you don't ever need it, but like at this point, like you might as well get Epona and not do the big pose spawning like risk.
Yeah. Alfalfa wanted the swag.
See, I haven't seen Mario yet on screen. Where are they at right now? Mario is also in Water Temple.
Also in water, picking up the boss key, and frozen again on
I just froze as I got there.
Yeah.
This is gonna end up coming down to the wire. Oh, good quick grab. Very clean, quick kill. Oh no! I jinxed it.
Nah. Please.
Oh, the angry chews. I don't blame him.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
We're doing torches. I wonder if they're doing the same thing, getting the key out of here that they skipped.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I get the skipping, but like, oh no. Morpha, please.
Morpha is one of those, like, honestly, Morpha is more troll than Twin Ropa.
I don't know if I go that far.
If you don't get the quick kill. Because suddenly it's like, I'm just bouncing around. Don't mind me. Oh, Mario? Are we back?
Looks like they're on their way to Dragon Chest for their very good item that's well waiting there for them. I'm sure they'll be very excited to see their third slingshot. Just thinking ahead, so Shadow's not hinted Baron, so I'm guessing that. Oh, that's an item there. It had to been a key in the crack wall then.
Yeah, must have been.
That can't be all items. That means there's 2 keys in the Dark Link loop, which can't be possible. There has to be a key in the crack wall, and we just mispeeked it.
Alfalfa's going back to check, I think.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to do Dark Link, you kind of have to go back for it.
Yeah.
Either that, or either lower the water for a central pillar, or come back here for the crack wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a key.
That's a key. Yeah.
The Burning Cack song is Epona's
choose.
song, and the only thing Epona could be used for, because the Fortress is barren, is for a big pose. Congrats, Mario! Your slingshot you always wanted.
There we go. Save quitting, which on emulator is much faster than swimming out of there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so there's one more item in the Dark Link loop, either on Dark Link or on River Chest.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of health, but it's not the worst.
Yeah.
7 is just 4 jump slashes. Or 7 side swipes, depending on whatever strat you use.
I do the side swipes.
Yeah, I know the strat in case I don't have Deku Nuts, but I usually do the Deku Nut like jump slash strat. But I learned both because if you ever don't have nuts, then you don't want to like be like trying to do it like a casual strat, 'cause then it just feels like terrible.
Yeah. No, it's one of these checks, or Tektite, or Big Goron, or Epona, or Big Pose.
Oh, what is this setup?
Hmm? Oh, yeah,
oh,
this
it's
is
just
where
the angle.
you...
Okay.
Yep. Then you climb over, hit that, long shot over here.
Yeah, the only reason I hate the side swipe strat is that it's like 1 damage per swipe compared to 2 with jump slash. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind it.
Whee! And you just get popped right up on the head. So nice.
Honestly, this race could come down to Alfalfa went to Tektite and then Mario went to the Goron, or some nonsense like that.
Yeah.
I think it'll still be sub 3. Oh, actually, we have all Shadow still. That's right.
Yeah, they still have all of Shadow to do. I think it will still sub 3.
Just barely.
But, yeah, like 56, 57.
Yeah, well, they need to find hovers now. If they actually like last locate hovers, oh, that's the last item. If they actually like hard last locate hovers, then maybe like 301, 302.
I mean, there's only 3 checks left.
Yeah, but it's kind of slow to get all of them. Well, water could have been required. We don't know yet. It could have been. Well, I guess if you knew that water, like that it was on pose, you wouldn't go to water. But at this point, yeah. Well, so I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Was it actually logical AD or not?
Yeah.
Which is actually like disgusting. They're going for the 30%er. I imagine you go for it once, and then you... Oh, they got it. Nice. Now, I imagine you go for it once, then you go pick up Epona, and while you turn in Big Goron, and do Tektite. Yeah, it's not that lucky to get it like first try. It's like a 30%er. Like, it's lucky, but like it's not like a 1 in 32 from a treasure chest game.
Yeah, that particular Big Poe as a higher.
Is that one higher than the other ones? I thought they're all about the same. I could be wrong. I don't know
higher.
Nope, not Epona.
Hey, no. Ask as many questions as you want.
Oh, they're checking this one here. It can't be here. Not the end of the world. It's not very slow, but...
Yeah, I think at this point, you're probably second guessing what you know and don't know.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, like if you like miss like if you skip like that check and like your opponent would be done by now too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're missing hovers.
Yes and no. The strength on Baronade is one of the things that I'm like, there's a lot of variance in what can happen there.
Not there. So we got Big Goron. I guess I'm checking all field.
No, just go to Big Goron, Alfalfa.
They have Big Goron left. They have Starias. Well, we know it's not that, but they have Starias left.
We know Alfalfa has quite a bit of child cleanup, time-wise, to do. It's not a lot of checks, but those are the slow ones.
Oh, Mario back. Mario just found out that it's not in Water Temple.
Okay.
They are playing Prelude, probably for Pose or to go Child. I don't think they have anything left in Child, actually.
So, Ice Path to Bongo. I'm not gonna go on a full clear your way of the hero / path locations, folks. But claim check in ice, which was path to Bongo.
Yeah, it looks like Mario is getting opponent's song to do big pose. So that is good for Alfalfa. I mean, they still have a chance. And this is also come down to Shadow Temple execution too.
Yeah.
It's definitely a dungeon where bad things can happen.
Yeah. Alright. Looks like Mario's back alive on our stream, so...
Yeah, they're heading into
Nath already
field.
said water is done.
Okay, I see. I'll stop
Yep.
seeing what they're doing. Okay, here's the Goron. I think this is actually it. Like, I think we've seen everywhere else between both runners.
I think it's only Big Goron.
Oh.
And this is definitely going to come down to execution if Mario makes the decision. I mean, Mario only has a couple things left, period.
I imagine they do Big Goron before they go back into Ganon's for Light Trial.
Yeah.
This is a pretty healthy lead to go into Shadow with. And it's the hover boots!
It's the hover boots! Yeah, so if Mario goes to do Tektite, which is his last field check, all he has left after that is Big Goron, so we're looking at Alfalfa having maybe...
I'm guessing about a 2-ish minute lead in Shadow.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mario's done the first 2 of checks. I guess they haven't done that for another minute.
Mario did go do the first 2 checks.
Okay. I will say the only thing worrying me is that Fafa's on 1 heart. And a death could be what gives Mario, like, they're out.
Yeah, Shadow is an extremely punishing dungeon.
I mean, they're a single void out from death.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, they're realizing that.
Hey, red
I don't blame
potion to the rescue. Alright.
As Jack mentioned, potion.
Alright.
A freeze.
Free hugs? Free hugs? No! Alfalfa! Good thing you drank that potion.
Yeah. At least a death there wouldn't be that punishing. It would be punishing if it was like mid Shadow Temple.
Yeah, but you still gotta go back and do the room again.
Oh yeah, but I'm like dying here is like it sucks, but like imagine dying in like the wind tunnel room or something.
Yeah. Okay, so this is about where I thought Alfalfa would be, clearing these couple of rooms here while Mario gets hovers, so it's not a lead, certainly.
It is not insurmountable. It is,
but it's
like it's Alfalfa's game to lose, basically.
Yeah, it's a bad void, or even a not too bad void. Yeah, 3 keys already. So since I know we have some new names in chat, you are only required to have 1 key by this door.
Yeah, so we're looking for 2 more small keys and the boss key.
Yeah.
But as we all know the rules of Shadow Temple, you never get Go Mode Shadow unless you are not in Go Mode.
Yeah. And we are. So. But maybe today will be the day.
It'd be a nice, like, break from how cruel the seat has been.
Yeah, considering this was a full-on, like, full clear, almost, for both of them.
I see Alfalfa is also a lens gamer for this room. Or maybe not, never mind. I like whenever I have long shot, I like using long shot to kill the lifelike, and then using lens to peek it if I actually need to kill the bats or not.
Gotcha. Yeah. Alfalfa equipped lens on the way in. As Ela is saying, Alfalfa has been quote-unquote spaghetti city. I wouldn't quite use that term myself, but one of the things that does happen when you're on keyboard is your sensitivity and your direction is not as fluid as we get used to seeing runners who play on an actual controller. And having the lens out for this room in particular, you know, it prevents an unfortunate void.
Yeah, I imagine we'll see a lot of safety strats just because of that too. Or I call them safety strats, but I mean, like when you're on keyboard, it's not a safety strat; it's like your actual strat.
It's just your actual strat, yeah.
Like he's like using like the platform there to get across. Like,
Yeah.
I imagine doing that on keyboard is probably a pain to use like the little like lip on the side.
Yeah.
It's not even that much faster. Like,
see, these are the kinds of things that Alfalfa knows he needs to avoid. Because Mario is an exceptionally fast runner. Two big chests here. What could those be?
gold
Do we
scale
have
bottle.
one more chew? A bottle and a chew pack?
I think we're missing a bottle and also a gold scale.
Oh yeah, scale.
Obviously, neither runner is gonna dare touch them because they both full clear the sea. They have to imagine they're both relatively in the same spot, which I mean they are. They're basically neck and neck.
Right.
Like I would not be surprised if both runners feel behind.
Yeah.
I would feel behind in their shoes.
Yeah, I would definitely say this is one of those situations where metagaming is both accurate but still unhelpful because it's not going to inform what you should or should not do. Chew strat.
I wonder if I think Alfalfa's FW is not. Oh, actually, I wonder where their FWs are. That could be a huge thing too. If one of them has FW and Ganon's, the other doesn't.
I'm pretty sure they're both in Ganon's. The one thing I'm not sure about, I think Mario is a room behind, but I know they're both in Ganon's.
Yeah, our Go Mode Shadow is looking a little bit less likely now. Because we still need 2 more keys and the boss key, and we have 3 checks left.
That's fine. It's all here. Bonk.
If Alfalfa is going to be at the end person, I will have to watch them play at least a race. I'm just curious to see what it looks like to see someone who's actually like experienced in playing keyboard.
No, honestly though, I'm like, I would like to watch this. Oh no, Alfalfa. No.
Oh no.
No. No.
That painting is such a troll sometimes.
Yeah. Place on.
I use it to my advantage, but it can be.
No. No.
Oh.
This would be like the worst possible place for Alfalfa to die to.
Yeah. That's what I mentioned earlier. The wind tunnel room to be not great.
Yeah, you don't need all medallions. We're getting most of them in this particular seed anyway.
Man, there's a mention about execution too. Mario has cut the gap significantly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. Like, Mario is incredibly fast. And...
Yeah, they're about like 15, 20 seconds ahead, if that.
Yeah, well, their timers aren't quite in sync, so...
That's true. Mario is 10 seconds ahead on restream, so...
Mm-hmm.
About 30 seconds. Oh no, Mario's stream crashed again.
Bye, Mario.
It's for added suspense. We don't know where they are now.
I know! Oh.
Oh, their stream is actually back, so...
Yes. Both of them have actually been to Ganon's already in this seed. They just need the boss key, which is locked by the purple and orange Shadow and Spirit medallions.
No, their stream froze for a second, and then reconnected. I had their stream on the side open, and it froze, and then like reconnected a few minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I see where Mario enters here. I'm gonna see what the difference is as Alfalfa gets to the door.
It's gonna be close. And I do worry about Alfalfa's bongo right now.
So Alfalfa, like, entering that door is about 20 seconds ahead.
Yeah.
Which is not much. That is like a missed one cycle on any part of Ganon or Bongo.
Yeah, exactly. And this is where... Oh, I wish... Mario, your stream! Get back on here. The third big chest. I suppose we saw everything else in the game. I don't know why I'm surprised that they're all here. They both need to beat Bongo. Yep.
Oh no. Scarecrow, please.
Of all the things to troll. Here.
Unfortunately, I can't say how clean Mario's Bongo is because it is frozen on Bongo currently.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean Mario's ahead right now. It just means it's just that Mario stream's about a minute ahead of restream right now.
Yeah. Which is typical. Restreams are typically delayed a little bit, so both streams can be fully synced when possible, so... But yeah, the timestamps that I am seeing, incredibly close.
I'm not dare looking at the race room because the race has already ended officially. I'm just like not touching that race room with any imagination.
Yep.
Oh, 2 off. Which I think it was 1 off. 9 cart stabs maybe.
Yep. And that's the kind of thing that just like you can't give up in a tournament like this.
Okay, I'm gonna time their boss keys here.
But we're not talking about it.
Okay.
No spoilers.
So I see that one. Seeing where Mario got boss key, I don't think Mario one-cycled either.
Oh, hi, Mario. I mentioned this earlier, but we are on a 15-minute delay. The race is over.
Shield.
Yeah, Mario, what is this?
Okay. Actually, maybe Mario did one cycle because the boss key is gonna be very close timing wise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we tried. We
Okay, so Alfalfa
appreciate
picked up the boss key 2 seconds behind Mario.
2 seconds behind. Wow.
Yeah. I haven't looked at the race room. I imagine it's about like a 30-second difference in finish around there.
I
Well, at
can't.
least within 30 seconds, probably.
Yeah, I mean. Oh.
Oh, I missed one. Oh!
This is always like such a nerve-wracking thing to watch when you know it's really close, because you know that if one of them dies to Iron Knuckles, it's over.
That strat that they use to kill them like both at the same time, if you miss part of it, it is so sketchy to like keep going at it.
It's super scary because even aside from just the normal pattern, you might get hit by a backswing.
Oh,
Terrible.
I may have lied when I said Alfalfa was like 2 seconds behind. I think I didn't look at the minute number. I believe it was. Hold on. So okay, that's the hint for light arrows. Okay, actually Alfalfa is about 45 seconds ahead.
Oh.
So either he gained that in Ganon's or
Oh, I
I
don't want to
looked at
know.
the
I don't
numbers.
want to know.
I will give you updates on when they've both killed Ganon won.
I will tell you that I was looking at the predictions today that people had filled out, and Alfalfa was like, "I'm betting on me," and I love that confidence.
Mario stream is down again, so they won't give you that update. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can you please be nice, Ganon? Nope. Oh no.
Alfalfa, what happened?
Oh no, not like this.
Alfalfa also in chat now.
Ganon, please. Okay, he's being nice.
Yes, special attack. Oh. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
no.
gosh.
Not like this again.
No.
Stream,
No.
please.
Mario. Why? I'm so mad right now. They were like a second apart. Help.
This might have to come down to a retime, honestly.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it's something gonna be. We need to like. We have to probably get Mario's recording and retime it. Well, he's not we obviously, but the
yeah,
org.
yeah. Orgs might end up having to look at this one, but without them side by side, all we can go off of is that like they were both at 03, 304 kind of.
Oh, it's neck and neck, like.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, bless.
Oh, Papa has actually a decent lead. Looks like he started the fight at 10 seconds, and
What happened?
I wonder if Mario also missed the one cycle and had something bad happen on Ganon. That'd be very tragic if they both got trolled by Ganon 1.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Alfalfa has a clear lead.
Yep. Had one miss. Well, with that, it probably won't come down to a retime, but that was a very exciting shot there. Alright, there's that last hit from Alfalfa.
Yeah, get your GGs in chat. This has been an insane race. This is very close. And GGs to Alfalfa here for what looks like the lead here.
Yep. Is this gonna be closer than the match earlier today? Looks like it might be.
Yeah. Alfalfa finishing with 3 hours, 2 minutes, and 23 seconds. Or let me get the official times here. Alfalfa with 3:02:24, Mario with 3:02:45.
Wow.
So a 21-second difference.
That was a wild ride. That was great to watch.
Yeah, GG's to both of you. I'm not sure if we're getting them in for an interview, but that was a very good race and kept us on our edge to the very end.
Yeah, I see Alfalfa in our join here first channel, so I think he's gonna come in at least. Not sure
Yeah,
about Mario.
I would not blame them if they want like a small break before the interview because that was a hell of a seed.
Well, they've had 15 minutes.
That's true. Yeah, it's been a like catch up. And
They
speaking
don't
of
need
them,
a break.
welcome on in, Alfalfa. GG's on your win.
Thanks for the GGs. Thanks for the restream.
Yeah, this
So,
was so fun to watch.
Thoughts on the seed?
Yeah.
I don't know how I won. Did Mario also do water? Because that was a
you
complete.
basically both full
Yes.
cleared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking of doing like overworld cleanup and then water, and I was like, nah, this seed's all kinds of a mess. I'm just gonna do water first. If I'd done overworld cleanup, I would have like won by 15 minutes instead of 15 seconds. But
Yeah, I think all
Mhm.
Mario had
Whatever.
left was the ZL check and light trial.
Oh my
Maybe something
God.
else random I'm forgetting, but yeah.
No,
I still
I mean, to be fair,
have
you had very little left too. You had like the
I
2
had
checks
Cack
and well.
archery. Yep, 2 checks and well, cack archery, and there was another one that I was thinking of. Oh, the 2 Saria checks. The 2 Saria checks I hadn't done. That was about it. Ah, what a seed. I felt like on top of the world when I got that strength 3 really early. I'm like, this is definitely going to come in handy, and then it came in handy, and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm in a good position, but then I just kept not finding the hover boots. Like, where the hell were they?
Yeah.
So
Give you like a fresh rundown of that to see how it played out. Mario got Hammer a pretty good time ahead of you.
Mm.
I think just from a slightly better skull routing, and then you went to
Mhm.
Jabu as they were doing things in fire.
Mhm.
You got strength 3, and then they got K sword.
Mhm.
You were actually pretty efficient afterward because you got hammer and then started clearing things where they did not go to Jabu right away. I think they were basically trying to figure out the past for a couple things, and then they eventually went to Jabu because they kind of was running out of places to check.
Yeah.
So yeah, that strength 3 ended up being pretty big because Ganon's had literally every bow and your first hook
All
shot.
3 of them. Yeah. Yeah.
They also did not go to well right away. They went pretty late. They went
Okay.
after they got ZL.
Oh yeah, okay, really late then. Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, so I rushed the 10 shoes and I was just trying to scum them and I got Rudo's letter and I was like, I should keep this. And then I got that river path to Goma hint. I'm like, all right, I may as well like go up river. I have magic. I'll turn in letter. I'll drop FW. Like it's probably a big waste of time, but if I need to come back here, then I can just like come back here real quick. And that I think was a really good play. I'm happy with that play. Even like if it hadn't worked out, I think that made a lot of sense at the time.
So I think
But yeah,
the biggest part toward it, I think, is that no dungeon was into bear in this seed. So like
mhm.
it's so likely for every dungeon to have at least some kind of major item. Like I don't blame you for going to Baronade. Like
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of pushed me into water too. And at the time when I did Baronade, I had that CAC Path Evolve unresolved, and all I had for it was Bolero and the Boomerang. And I thought, okay, like I know where Hammer is, but maybe like fire is hovers locked and I'm gonna get hovers, or maybe it's bow locked and I'm gonna get bow. Like there might be something else that I need in Jabu. So it made sense for me to push that before, like I had the hammer already, but before going to fire, I was like, I may as well clear this out. Like
Yeah.
it might have something
Ironically,
that is
hammer
useful.
not bow or hovers locked.
Yeah. Yeah, then I figured out that no, like it was just Bolero.
Hmm.
Like that was the path. Like path
Yeah.
Bolero, how rare is that?
Yeah,
The
it's one of the very
boomerang.
rare cases where there's a key on Volvagia, but it's actually not hovers locked.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty rare.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
boomerang's actually path to Phantom Ganon. I don't know if you ever found that path hint or not,
I did
actually.
not. Yeah, I was missing one path to Phantom Ganon. Was that the one at the top of River? Because I wasn't able to check that.
Um, no, we saw it later.
Okay. Yeah. I gave up on hints. I
Yeah.
figured there'd be a path to Phantom Ganon and I'd already beat it, and so like there's no point.
I don't blame you. Like this is kind of see where like you're both full clearing. Like at some point, like the hints aren't gonna help you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But that did help Mario, who did find it, and I think that's what ended up pushing him to Jabu before Well, for example.
Yeah, they checked whatchamacallit, the archery game earlier,
Yep.
and
Yep.
then after that was nothing. They kind of like process of elimination has to be the ring.
Mm, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would have been a useful hint to have, I guess, but I don't know if it would have saved me any time. Yeah,
No,
I
probably
think like
not.
doing water also made a kind of sense because there were no Baron dungeons, but man, it hurt to find that last slingshot.
Yeah.
Oh, and I had the worst Morpha fight of my life, probably. Just
Yeah,
every part of it was going
I think you
wrong.
usually missed one crash up at the end, and it just like
Yeah,
punished you so hardly for it.
yeah, I couldn't get it back together. Like all my composure was gone. I probably
Yeah.
lost over a minute there.
It's a sort of long
So
seed. Like it starts to weigh on you. It's hard to
yeah,
like be like laser focused for 3 hours.
absolutely, yeah. And like the whole last half hour or so, I felt like I was just going through the motions. Like surely he's gonna finish any second.
Hmm.
Like
I know that
I
feeling
felt
very
like I was
well.
so far behind, but I'm on restream, so I got to keep playing, and you know,
Yeah.
so it was a shock when I was in the final cutscene and he hadn't finished yet. Like I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's any race against someone like Mario, who's like extremely talented at this game, very good execution and everything, and like if you full clear and your opponent, like even if you assume your opponent full cleared, is like, well, like
Yeah,
surely they're ahead of me, right? Like I've had that feel before too, so I completely understand.
absolutely. I did not expect to win a full clear seed against Mario. Like that's not that I don't feel like I'm on that level. So I must have done something efficient or something because like yeah, I'm sure I got outplayed execution
One thing that
wise
did
all
help is
over
that
the
you went for big
place.
pose out of logic, not out of logic, but like you didn't get opponents where they did, and that probably was a
Uh,
good time save there. So
right on. Yeah, I
you got pretty lucky on the
got
first
RNG
try.
too. Yeah, first try. And yeah, it was nothing, but yeah, didn't waste any time on that. So yeah, and for my reward, I get to play you, Nath,
Yeah.
in the next round.
So when are we playing?
We'll have to talk. I don't know, my calendar's pretty full. But yeah,
You can
I'm
start in like
looking
10
forward to
minutes,
that.
right? Right now.
Oh my
Oh
god.
I'm
no.
joking. I would not do that to you.
No way. Yeah, I need to sleep this one off for sure. All
Man,
right. Well, I think that's about all I got to say about that. Looking forward to the next round.
yeah, I'm very excited to watch you play in the next round. I think both of you are also coming to SGL in person. Did I
I'm
hear that
planning on
That
it. I'm
is
not
correct?
sure
the
if I'm
plan.
playing. I'm decided if I'm playing OT, MM, or both yet. Uh, I want to
Gotcha.
do both, but that's so much rando like for an in-person event.
Yeah,
Almost
that's
no
gonna be a
time
lot of
to
rando.
socialize.
That's the problem. Like I could do both, but then it's like then I'm just literally coming to play rando. Like I could just do that at home. Like
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I've
excited to
got
watch
my
both
room
of you.
reserved. I got my ticket bought, so yeah, I'm gonna be there. That's the plan. So I'm looking forward to finally meeting people face to face. I've never met any rando community people face to face, so I'm really excited for it.
Nice. Well, it's a good time. Good luck to both of you against each other in the next round here, and just know that you get to have a salty run back in person potentially. So, whichever of
Eventually,
you does exit next round, you know, you've got that to look forward to. Let's see here if I can remember these. So thank you, Alfalfa, so much for allowing us to do a restream, for joining us for an interview, and of course, congratulations on advancing to the next round.
Thanks again for having me.
Give Alfalfa and Mario a follow. Their links are in chat. Of course, thanks again to our trackers today, Virgil Dante, Artificial Red, and Star, and Nath for being on comms with me.
Yeah, thanks, Mel, for being with me as well. It's been a long 3-hour ride, but we've made it to the promised land.
It's a very exciting 3-hour ride. All right, and I think one of our lovely trackers will cut stream and we'll right over to one of the other Speedgaming channels.